How big is this basket, dude? Okay, basket's gone, actually.
All right.
It's you versus Indo, first round. Oh my god, are you gonna do me? Yeah. Oh, yeah, me? It's funny seeing how high like other people raise the torch. Like when I'm on that torch, it's like 4 You don't even know if there's a basket in that last one. Well, it's seeing them next to each other. Oh my gosh, how cute!
What up, stream? You know, we don't get to use this. Oh, my hair is almost up. We don't get to use this angle very much, but we're about to start the double elimination tournament. Should be pretty fun. Well, Kurt, you're wrong. That's all I have to tell you. It says live right there. I don't know what to tell you.
I just choked on the jelly and almost died today for the first time. I've never choked before. Yeah, Joe did something really funny. No. But and I like inhaled and it got lodged in my fucking throat.
Yep. Look, 2 live streams right there.
Like when it happened fast.
He's telling me I'm wrong, guys. We're up. We're here. They do that a lot here. You guys should stand in Mr. Corner, Mr. Seven's corner. Sorry, Johnny. You know, I put a reminder on my phone to turn this back on, and I never did.
We only have this mic?
Kurt hasn't given me his, so 1 pack of mics for me. Oh, what's up, J-Box? My co-host and very good-looking person.
I do. I would have done it. I just said that I might have accidentally broken a rib or 2. Oh, that happens though. Yeah, that happens.
But you're alive and well.
Hey, Joe. No, we are live, and you are on camera. Just so you know.
Hey, everybody. I wouldn't break any.
Instagram didn't work for some reason. It's not. It's not on. Oh, yeah. I guess you can have some voice.
Whoa! Instagram's not working.
I don't know. I never did anything.
We're live on YouTube on this camera.
Yep.
Hey, YouTube. What are we waiting on, Mr. Seven?
Oh well, I'm ready. I don't know.
I'm ready too. Well, thank you guys for tuning in and joining the stream. We're gonna get underway very shortly.
You put it.
Oh, Coda's here.
That was working. Like it was not lagging. The sound.
Yeah, the sound's lagging. We're having technical issues, but we're gonna get together. We're gonna get together pretty soon.
That one is the only one that I feel like I'm afraid of because of its neonness. Like looking at the fridge, that one I'm like, oh, that one scares me.
Super excited for tonight, man. Doing a lot of different stuff tonight, so bear with us. We're doing a double elimination bracket. We're gonna do the first 2 matches of the elimination bracket tonight. Turn on the propane. Okay, I'll be back, guys. I gotta go turn on the propane.
So I'm gonna.
Oh, I lied. Kurt's going to turn on the propane. Whoa. You said what?
Have you been training?
I'm talking to the people right now. We're live.
Have you been training?
Have I been training? Yeah, I saw your video. Yeah, I did.
I saw your video.
I did. We're ready to go. Don't worry, Steven. I'm gonna drop a video soon. I'm just waiting for the chance to change the propane tank.
It sounds like there's one right now.
No, he's turning it on.
Do we at least get to control the Bunsen's? No?
Oh.
Well, those are cuties.
Does the hose move, or you have to reach 3 feet over the table to use the Bunsen?
I love it, yeah.
You can use
I'll
it.
just make sure. You don't have to tell Tana to interrupt the whole show just to be like,
Shit.
I'll just make sure.
The mic is okay. That's not.
It's okay.
The girls are fighting again. Oh, why'd you mute me? Oh, I'm not muted? Okay, never mind. My two
I
favorite
messaged
people in the
him
world are
earlier.
fighting.
Who was judging? And he never got back to me.
You know, like you spring things.
He messaged me last week and then this morning I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
"You tonight? 'Cause
yeah.
I'm not coming if you don't."
It's all right though. We're family, and
He's like, "Yeah,
family
you're
figures
right."
things
I'm like,
out. Hell yeah!
What world of sports is going on with this rodeo SC?
And look how good we all look tonight.
It's just it's only got one.
No,
screw in it,
you look
so it's
amazing,
like-
Mr. Seven. You have, even though your
Swap it out for
fit
this one.
might not be upper echelon, your face is the best face here. You know, I didn't know this, and you guys at home probably didn't know this about Mr. Seven, but he was voted best looking in high school. I just found this out yesterday. Is that true? That's crazy. That's insane. The whole school voted for him and said he's the best looking. That's an insane feat, dog. Like, you gotta flex that more. Oh man, did you guys know this? Steven, you
What?
heard?
Who?
Mr. Seven got voted best looking in high school. Isn't that
You
insane?
didn't hear the full story. It's kind
I
of
believe it. I mean, it's right there.
It's only a bittersweet story because after I won, it was like prom, you know, it's like
Homeschool?
superlatives. No, no. That would be funny though.
I was like waiting to get it in.
That would be funny. No, but like it was prom. That was like the superlatives, you know what I'm saying, with best looking.
Hey.
Oh, that's
and
cool, man.
but then I just walked around all night, people being like, "Why did you get it?" And I'm
Nah,
like,
that's
I'm
whack.
like, dude,
I've
I
been
didn't
sweet.
vote. I didn't vote on myself.
The
okay.
school voted. What do you mean?
So it was bittersweet.
Nah. Don't listen to them. A win is a win. What? What is Coda pointing at? Chair? Oh, the extra chair.
have to sit. I can stand.
No, we got chairs.
No, we have a chair and some headphones for you over there.
They're gonna scoot the mics down.
Oh.
Oh, move them down. Pass it down.
Oh, okay.
They are two blessings I get to stand on every day.
Again, I'm so excited for tonight. We got so much going down, so many different changes. Our top 6 competitors are competing tonight. Night 1 of our playoffs. We're going to have 2 nights next week. Next Tuesday, we'll be back to decide our Glass Man Standing Champion. Tonight, we're just going to knock out the opening rounds and figure out who will be moving on and all that, and who's going to be going home. We're going to do the first 6 matches tonight. We are live, just so you gentlemen know.
Crap.
Yeah. Great.
Little pre-show action, letting the people flood into the chat and everything. If you guys are just joining us, make sure you say what's up, say hello, say hi, don't be weird. Imagine if you just walked into a stranger's home and didn't say anything. You can't do that. You should say something.
She can go whenever she's ready.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we're ready to start. Miss 13 Blown on 30, whenever you're ready to go, we're going to start.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Season 5 finale of Glass Man Standing. This is the first week of the finale. We're going to figure out who our winner is next week. But the way this tournament works is it's double elimination style. J-Box will explain a little bit more during the round so you guys can understand what's going on. But our first set of competitors that we have are going to be such a great competition to watch. Our theme tonight is Parallel Universe, so let's, without further ado, bring them on in. Coming in hot, Ani! It's supposed to be in, no.
Wow.
Who he messed up his job at getting my competitors inside.
Oh! Whoa!
All right. Oh, you're right. And his worthy competitor. Welcome in, guys, to our wonderful universe we have going on here. Helmelt, if you would spin that wheel for us, I would
Parallel
really
universe
appreciate
thing.
it.
Yeah.
Spin it up! No whammies, God. Please, no whammies. Actually, it's Parallel Universe. I want all the whammies. Bring them on. Bring on the whammies. Yeah, it's a different world now. Oh.
Oh.
Gloves,
you're
man. What a way to
fucking
start. Well,
All right, you guys.
man.
I'm
Dude,
gonna
somebody
give them their
glued
45
like a
seconds to
weight
start
on the
off
back of
with
that.
their colors first.
No,
and get those gloves out.
what?
Go
Just
ahead,
tape.
y'all.
There's multiple gloves. I think
if
there's
you guys
3
are
gloves on the
unaware,
board.
Okay.
There's a pretty high
competitors
chance for
have to wear
gloves.
these Kevlar gloves for the entirety of the round since it landed on it. Our wheel of whammies has done it again. It's like it knows the people that do not want those gloves. But I have a feeling our competitors are going to be able to conquer it. I'd love to give a huge shout out to all of our sponsors as always. You know, we've got Huffco, we've got Dr. Dabber, we've got Lifted Lemonade, Seedless, we've got the Haze Connect, you know, and yesterday was the last day for smokable hemp CA in Texas, so put an F in the chat for me, guys. They've got 3 seconds left to pick their colors, and time is up. I'll get their 20 minutes on the board, and we'll allow them a little extra time to pick out their special pair of gloves for this evening's round. I like the method. No time for bullshit. Gloves out. And guys, comment in chat what you would make for Parallel Universe tonight. You know, I'm hoping there's some real out-of-the-box thinking going in and out. Keller, it might be your glove. I'm sorry. I probably put it in there by accident. Glove. I like that. I like that. Glove. You have to wear one glove. Maybe it has to be on your dominant hand, though. All right. Kel Melts. Are you ready? Yes. Odney. Are you ready?
400.
Okay. We're going to get that timer up on the screen starting in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy J-Box Glass, and we are back with another episode of Glass Man Standing. We're kicking off our Season 5 playoffs, dog. I am so excited to be here, and I am joined, as always, by the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only Mr. 7.
Yo.
I'm also joined by 3 very, very special guests. One of my favorite glass blowers, Mr. Stephen Pierce. How are you doing, sir?
Great, thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. We're also joined by a legend in the glass blowing community, Mr. Micah Evans. How are you, sir?
I'm great. Thank you.
Of course. And we're also joined by a veteran, somebody who's won several competitions, especially here at the Glassmith, Mr. Smitty Glass Art. How are you doing, sir?
Doing very well.
Oh, yeah. Excited. These are going to be our 3 judges for the night. They are going to be judging these playoffs, night 1. Theme is Parallel Universe, sorry. They spun the wheel. They got gloves. I'm excited to see how this one pans out. Round 1, we have Indo Glass going up against Miss Kel Melts. So you guys are aware of the playoff structure that we're running?
No.
No.
So it's going to be a little different. We're doing something a little different than what we've done in the past. Instead of just a traditional straight-up tournament, we're doing a 2-night tournament that has an elimination bracket. So all competitors have 2 opportunities to compete. If you lose twice, you go home. The first time you lose, you're taken from the winner's bracket and you're placed in the elimination bracket. All games in the elimination bracket are win or go home. And then it just follows a generic tournament structure. So if you win, you stay in the winner's bracket and continue to move forward. The second you lose, you're put in the elimination bracket, where if you lose again, you go home. So yeah, everybody gets 2 chances. I believe in total we'll have about 11 matchups if everything plays out correctly. So yeah, a lot of opportunity here. Most times, I believe, for every season beforehand that we've done, it's been a straight-up tournament. If you lose once, you're out. So glassblowers now have 2 opportunities to showcase their talents and to stay in the tournament and win that $1,000 grand prize, man. $1,000 on the line. It's a lot of cash.
So is that what all the points have added up to? Are there seeds in these brackets?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right.
sir. So our number 6 seed is Nostalgia. I believe our number 5 seed is Sriracha. Our number 4 seed is Indo. Our number 3 seed is Kel Melts. Our number 2 seed is Lopway. And our number 1 seed is Bam. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
All right.
Damn, nice job remembering all that.
I'm trying my best here. I could be wrong. In fact, I'm a little worried, and I feel like I should pull it up just in case. You saying that got me a little worried, Stephen.
I mean, you just had it all in order. And
know,
it doesn't,
I know.
to me, honestly, I wouldn't have known the difference. So you could just stay correct.
Let me double check that. Okay, I did mess up one. Kel Melts and Sriracha swapped. So Sriracha's 3 seed, Kel Melts is 5 seed.
All right.
So we have a nice little matchup here between the 5 seed and the 4 seed. Winner of this matchup is going to go on to face the number 1 seed.
Okay.
And the loser of this will be placed in the elimination bracket. Parallel Universe. I personally was a little scared about this topic just because I didn't know what these competitors would, be able to make. I guess I'm not as creative as I thought I was, because I talked to Kel Meltz and she had several ideas that she was throwing at me. Obviously, going through this tournament, if you end up losing in this first round, it's going to be a long climb back to the championship round. So you have to have multiple ideas prepared. And she hit me with a few. But what would you guys make if you were competing? We can start with Steven and make our way down.
Man, I really haven't thought about this at all until just now.
It's a tough one. Parallel Universe is hard.
Yeah, somebody told me what the theme was on my way up here. And my brain keeps it is continuing to go to like space theme, but that's not what it is. So I've got nothing right now. I'm just drawing a blank.
Okay, that's nice.
Like a Bizarro World thing that wouldn't it be for a deal that then you just make the story. You're like, this is a stick of dynamite. In the parallel universe, they smoke dynamite instead of cigs.
See, that's where my head was going. But I'm telling you, I don't want to spoil what Kel Meltz is making because, again, she hit me with a few different ideas, and I can already tell what this one is. But it's really good, and I'm really excited, and I think she's going to kill it. Not too sure what Endo's going to make. Micah, what would you make?
Odd me.
This is so wide open because it's not specific enough.
It's all story.
Yeah, whatever you can make up is correct, right?
Okay.
I mean, parallel universe. Anything in a parallel universe can happen, right? Or is it just the opposite? Is the sky black?
I think it's like similar. Let's see what Webster's definition of a parallel universe might be. Smitty, you got any ideas what you would make?
Yeah, actually, I had a conversation with somebody, even though I didn't give any thought to it on the way up here. But our conversation basically was, anything goes, right? So anything we know about this universe can be different in any way possible.
Or exactly the same.
Except there's got to be a color difference. There's got to be something.
No. Could be parallel.
Well, if it's the exact same thing, then it's just a mirror, I guess.
Yeah.
But I guess what I'm going to say is, basically imagine a red apple is a purple apple. And then maybe add Adam and Eve to that, where the bite was taken by Adam.
Okay.
And then maybe add a rat instead of a snake to be the antagonizer.
See, that's where it gets interesting. You can make a rat eating a snake. I know that's like elaborate, but that's
Sure, it could be anything you want, really.
You know what I mean? You could do a fish with legs looking at somebody inside of a tank swimming.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah,
So
just
something
like,
crazy like that.
yeah.
And that's what I'm excited to see from our competitors. I think, after talking to Kel Meltz, it definitely broadened my visions as to what these competitors could make. You can already see Endo's in character, typically wearing the all black. He's got the white fit going on. He's got the white gloves and everything right now. He's trying to adopt it.
He did go with the white gloves out of the bag too.
He's got, I believe this is Johnny, or one of his statues. He has one of his many idols with him that he looks up to. That's not Johnny, Mr. Seven?
I don't know who it is, but it's not Johnny. Not my guy. Not my Johnny.
Okay, it's some statue or structure that gives him confidence and motivation. So maybe Endo will be the first ever two-time Last Man Standing champion when it's all said and done. I don't know, though. There's a lot of tough competition. Lotboy's been on a tear. Bam went on such a dominant run early in the season that he missed 3 weeks in a row and is still ranked or still tied for number 1 with Lotboy. That's insane. That's an impressive performance over and over again. He won 2 MVPs this season as well. Bam was on a run. Do you guys have any, I guess, pre-playoff favorites that you guys are going to look towards? Steven, I know you keep up with the show, try to tune in every now and then.
Man, I'm trying to remember what. Spliffies was my favorite from last week.
made the
I
phone,
want.
correct?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, with
that
the
phone.
red cord, the red
the
phone
red
with the
phone,
red
yeah,
cord,
yeah.
that which was really dope, and I'm glad it got MVP because it was definitely underrated in its round. But then I like Bono. And there's not anybody who competes that I don't like. Blue Jay, I just want to see him blow glass every time I get a chance.
Me too.
That's true. He's a favorite. I'm excited to see what he's able to do next season.
Nobody
Yeah, good
deserves a win more than him.
Now that's also very true. Very true. Micah, Smitty, what do you guys think? Any competitors that you guys are looking forward to seeing? Whether it be this playoff or next season?
Bam just comes with good concepts, and he typically plans stuff out pretty well. So
That beer mug he made for, I think it was
Yeah.
the house party.
the
yeah.
pan flute.
Oh my gosh,
Come on.
the flute tuning
Yeah.
the flute. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All the time, class man standing piece.
So, but I mean, everybody here comes with good ideas. So it's kind of which way the ball bounces, like who runs into the least amount of problems. It's gonna be interesting.
Gloves is a big problem. So.
That's what I was just thinking too. Like they maybe had planned out something, but I wonder if they're planning for like, what do you do if you get gloves? Because that is a total. That may change up what you're making. I would think. I don't know.
It would change up your entire plan.
Do you have bigger gloves for Kel?
I'm not too sure. The competitors
picked
picked
the
their own
biggest
gloves.
ones
She
out of there.
picked her own gloves. She made her bed. Gotta throw it to Miss 13 blowing on 30 though, so we can find out what our competitors are making. How are you doing, man?
Hello guys, we're at the 9-minute and 50-second mark, meaning we just hit the Haze Connect halftime pre-roll of questions. We're gonna find out what our competitors are making. Kel Mounts,
Hey Pookie,
what are you making?
I'm trying to make a little weed leaf, smoking a joint that's a person.
Wow, a little inception there. I do like that. And my question for you today is, what would you do with $1,000 if you won?
I would probably pay for my vacation this year.
Hey. Get Kel Melts to Barbados 2026. And Odney,
Yes, ma'am.
what are you making for us today?
I am making Miss Minutes from the Loki.
Ooh, very cute, very cute.
Thank
And
you.
what would you do with $1,000 if you won?
Pay my rent.
Hells yeah. All right, you guys, we've got 9 minutes left on the board. It's our first match of the season 5 finale. It's feeling tense in here. I could cut it with a butter knife. All right, I'll be right back in 8 minutes and 45 seconds to see who takes home the win.
Thank you so much, 13 blowing on 30. Man, I am going to be honest with you. I didn't get to hear what Endo's making. What is Endo making? Wow. Thanks, 13 blowing on 30 for really locking in during those interviews.
Sometimes I can't hear in there.
I was doing technical difficulties. Were you guys able to hear what Endo made? No, the headsets weren't working?
No.
That's unfortunate. I don't think anybody heard what Endo's making. So it'll be a mystery. Until
He's got a
the end.
face going on for sure. I saw some eyes happening on the other side.
I'm not too sure.
Wait till it flips over. You'll
That's
see.
quite unfortunate.
Like,
She's trying to defend herself.
I'm trying to think because like I heard it, but I didn't really hear it. I want to say he's making one of the characters from like the Little Miss Sunshine or like Miss Angry. You know what I'm talking about? No.
Penny. Is it Penny?
I'm scared. Oh man, it is a little face. I'm not too sure what this could do. Terrifying little thing though. It's scary. It's scary looking. I'm not too sure. She's got some nice lashes though. We got some.
Dude, not here. Not anymore.
Oh yeah, not in Texas anymore.
Yeah. Damn.
Our freaking government doesn't know whether or
Right.
not they want to be stupid or make money. But anyways.
I'd for sure be meth anyway. You know. It'd be-
Crack.
You gotta switch it up, you know? Keep things entertaining.
Yeah, that reminds me of the movie, was it Scary Movie? Where one of the Wayans brothers gets wrapped up in a sheet and smoked by a weed monster.
Yeah, that'd be terrifying.
That shit was funny.
Could you imagine going out like that, man? Getting smoked? God.
Nah, I'm good with that.
She's killing it right now, though.
They would have to cure me first.
That's what I was thinking.
That's good.
Be long gone by the time you actually got smoked.
Man, I really wish I knew what Endo was making. I'm really sad that I wasn't able to catch what it was.
Penny from Pee Wee Herman.
Penny from Pee Wee Herman? What does that got to do with Parallel Universe?
I don't know. It's just that's the face. That's what it looks like to me so far.
Okay, that's fair.
Parallel universe.
Well, a parallel universe is a wow. A parallel universe is a hypothetical self-contained reality coexisting with our own, often sharing similar physical laws but differing in events, decisions, or outcomes. So, something that's a little different, I guess. A universe that's the same, but a little different. I don't know if you guys watch Family Guy or anything like that. It's a pretty big thing in the U.S., I guess. But there's an episode where like Stewie and Brian travel, I guess, to a bunch of parallel universes and stuff. And there's like dogs walking people. There's chairs that sit on people. There's just stuff like that. So that's what I kind of try and think of. I'd be stoked to see something like that. If somebody made a dog walking a person. Gotta be creative.
Are you thinking about Rick and Morty?
No. Wait, maybe I am thinking of Rick and Morty. Maybe you're right.
I think they both done stuff like that.
They probably have. I wouldn't be surprised. You a big Rick and Morty fan, Steven?
I've seen some episodes.
They're coming out with a new season May 24th. Pretty stoked about it here at the Glassman.
Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, no, I didn't know.
Yeah. Me, Kurt, and Austin try to keep up. Oh, somebody in chat talking about Rick and Morty?
See, okay, that would be a good one.
Rick and Morty?
You could make his gun or something like that.
Ooh, a portal gun? Yeah.
Yeah, that might be the move, is making something like that.
Somebody's made a portal gun on stream before. Who made the portal gun? This is why I take notes. Keller did, really? That makes sense. Kel cooks.
Yeah.
It'd be a little interesting to double dip, but I feel like with the different judges and everything like that, she might be able to pull it off. Maybe not now that I let you guys know she's made it before. Coming down to it in this first round, both of these competitors had pretty solid seasons. Miss Caramel's being 3-2, Indo going 3-3. Both of them coming in with a loss though, so no momentum to ride off of. It's going to be pure grit and determination to figure out who's going to move on to the next round and face our number one ranked competitor, Lot Boy. He just walked out. Next up, we're going to have Sriracha Cat versus Nostalgia Glass to see who will face Bam. I'm excited, man. Playoffs are always fun around here.
I got it. I know what he's making.
What's he making?
The TVA dot.
The what?
TVA?
From
Loki.
Yes.
Loki.
Yes, that's what he said.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said. He said
Oh,
Loki.
Yeah.
Loki.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have
The
not
little
watched
smiley
Loki.
face dot that's like yellow. Anyways, I don't know.
From Loki? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
like
the Disney series, the
Yeah, I watched it.
It's
and I
from
can't
Marvel,
remember.
right? Yeah.
it was like popped up maybe like more later in the seasons
Okay.
or like as the info little
What's up,
thing,
Squizzy?
and it was like, so you've screwed up. And
Oh,
you're
yeah. Totally.
Interesting. You think that's going to play into his favor? That's a niche one a little bit. I'm sure Loki has millions of viewers on Disney Plus. But
Maybe, right? Like, I don't know.
I feel like that's
Coming
something
up
you...
with an idea that's good is, for something like this, is hard.
That's true.
Something different.
Clearly it plays if you're able to tell what it was. And Miss 13 Bone on 30 was able to confirm. A TVA bot.
Maybe, right? I don't know. That might not be
She
it.
said that's what it was. She was in there.
Oh,
She was
okay.
just going to catch it. She confirmed it.
Yeah.
That's just...
Okay, sweet.
A little bit more difficult. Hopefully everybody in chat is enjoying themselves. I hope you guys are having a good night. Make sure you guys stay tuned, sit back and relax, and enjoy how these playoffs unfold. Jeff Maid's in the building, everybody. How are you doing, sir? Another one of my favorite glass blowers. How are you doing, boss? Competitors have a minute left. We have a minute remaining in the first round of our Season 5 Glass Man Standing playoffs.
They have a lot of time for where they're at right now. They did really good with their time management.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure each of these competitors are coming
Especially with the
prepared
gloves.
to the max.
Yes, yeah. And Steve's cooling it down so it'll be yellow on time.
TVA bot. Miss Kelmel, she's got 45 seconds. It looks like Endo's, he's giving the thumbs up. He's turning his torch off. Kelmel, she's shaking a little bit, but she's got it.
It's so hard to not shake at these things.
Oh, yeah, keeping your composure
Yep.
in a competition like this, in a tournament like this, it's unimaginable. But they're both down. They both have 28 seconds. Her torch is off. High fives are in the air. We're going to call it here. We're going to get this judging started. Our judging is going to be underway. And our judging is brought to you by Puffco. Thank you so much, Puffco. Puffco, innovation for elevation.
Hello, you guys. Welcome to the judging portion of our round. I'm going to have both of our competitors stand over here and give an explanation of their pieces for Parallel Universe. Then we're going to have our special guest judges decide who takes home the win for this round. But make sure you're voting in the YouTube poll as well, because we are deciding to see who goes home with the people's vote. It won't count for points or anything, but we just want to know who you guys think would win the people's vote. All right. Get on over there, please. All right, Kel Meltz, take it away.
So, when I was thinking about this topic, Parallel Universe can go a lot of ways. So, one of those ways is just straight up role reversal. Something we're all familiar with normally. The people smoke the weed. But in this Parallel Universe, the weed smokes people as a little people joint. So that's what I have made for you guys today.
Thank you, Kel Meltz and Indo. Odney, take it away.
I've made Miss Minutes from the TVA, from the television show Loki. She is the TVA Time Variant Authority's AI that overlooks every parallel universe.
A little glove on
Those
there.
dying and those multiplying.
And thank you, Odney. All right, you guys, we've got some great pieces here. I'm going to send it over to our judges. Let's start off with Stephen Pierce.
That's really hard. I really like the weed smoking the person joint. And I think what I like about it the most is the story with it too. Man, the TVA clock is really good too, and I love the detail of the legs and clock face and everything. But I got to give it to Kel.
All right, one for Kel Meltz. What do you think, Micah?
I wish these got easier. I agree. I think they're both great. I think that it's a weird subject. It's wide open, yet you both nailed it. I am going to have to go with Kel simply because it's a good interpretation that I didn't see coming, and I like that the creative angle. I like the flames on the head too. That's pretty. It's pretty good. But
All right.
both of you guys with gloves, good job.
2 for Kel Meltz and Smitty with the final vote. What do you think?
This one's pretty hard. But the one thing that sells it for me is the action in Kel's. Like the fact that there's something going on, moving, animated. I think that's what sells me for Kel's.
All right, and I say Kel Meltz takes it 3 for 3 for the first win of our finale here at GMS. All right, what did the people think though?
What do people say? Well, the people said Kel Meltz 88% and Indo 12%.
And Kel Meltz takes the people's choice as well.
All right, you
I like
guys,
the idea of
don't say goodbye.
control of all parallel universes,
Back for another
just the action.
I bet it would win up against in
championship.
many.
We'll be right back with match number 2.
Season 5 of Glass Man Standing is underway, and here's what you can expect. The season is 9 weeks long, and each week, competitors will be gaining points that determine their place in the tournaments that happen on March 31st and April 7th. Winning the judges' votes at the end of the round gets you 3 points, online vote gets you 1 point, and MVP gets you 5 points. The season tournament will be double elimination style, meaning that once you lose, you'll get another chance to fight your way back up to the top. The competitors are up for a little switcheroo as well. They're going to get placed in a matchup every week, and that'll be their one round for the week. This is going to give us an opportunity to have new competitors on the show. The Pink Pyramid of Pain is my own form of judging. It'll have its own set of criteria and its own prizes. Pay attention because you want to know what's going to get you on the commissioner's good side. Every week, we're going to have a special set of guest judges come out. And at the end of the night, they're going to pick the MVP, or the most valuable piece. And that person will be going home with over $100 in prizes. The prizes come from our wonderful sponsors. Whether you get some tools to clean your torch, an abundance of Firebug J tools, a Puffco or Dr. Dabber, or even some special treats from the Haze Connect and R extracts, you're going to be going home satisfied. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening this season, make sure you're checking out Glass Man Standing every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And starting February 22nd, we'll be posting a highlight video every Sunday. I hope to see you there.
Whether you're opening your first storefront or your 100th location, Platinum Merchant Services can set you up for success with fast funding and transparent pricing that's easy to understand. They offer dozens of retail systems, so you can choose a setup that fits your business, not the other way around. And if you're selling online, they've got you covered too, with marketing tools, payment processing, and inventory management solutions all in one place. Whether your business is considered low risk or high risk, and especially if you carry products like these, Platinum Merchant Services has your back. If you're ready to upgrade how you get paid, check out Platinum Merchant Services and let them know Glass Man Standing sent you.
I was thinking about an upper decker. I could make an upper decker. That would be pretty sweet.
Upper decker?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what an upper decker is?
What's an upper decker, guys?
It's where
Wait.
you...
You want to have us over your apartment? Yeah. No, go ahead.
It's when you poop in the top tank of a toilet.
What?
Yeah.
Who does
Then you
that?
put the lid back on.
Classic.
And
What do you mean classic?
No.
What?
It's way too late.
What kind of parties you been to, Mr. Seven?
Ones where I leave upper deckers.
Oh man, could you imagine? Just like you clean, like you throw this crazy house party, you have the night of your life, meet the girl of your dreams, whole 9 yards, everything goes great. You clean up, everything goes well. Your parents come home, and then your dad goes to use the bathroom, and he just finds an upper decker, and then like the entire operation's ruined because some dude decided to take a shit in your toilet tank. Man,
That's how it
I'd be
goes
tweaked
down.
out.
Yeah, that's the plan. man.
See, like every time, I was about to say, every time that I do it, I like laugh to myself because I think about that.
No, that's terrible. The look on their father's face when they find your poop.
Like it just being like weeks later, and then being like, what smells in here? Like,
man.
and then they open up the thing.
Yep. I flush and I flush and I flush.
Yeah.
Still there.
I'm seeing some serious precision from Bam right now.
He brought
He's taking the time. He's using that extra minute. He used it to get some prep work done.
I'm interested to see what the setup's gonna look like with those pieces just sitting down.
He had some pretty good connections with he put little marbles on those tubes.
Okay.
But he looked like he really did a good little blowout tubulation each time, so hopefully they're pretty happy.
I'm impressed by how quickly that came together. I really love like how methodical the setup was. And like I do want to point out how the spacing of the welds.
It's going to be a C major chord on a pentatonic scale in the 5th octave.
Oh man.
That's
precise.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
See that? C5? Not sharp, not flat.
He's got his
He's
tuner
tuning
out.
it on the.
He's got his
This is
tuner out.
insane.
That's what he's doing.
This
for
is
the last 7
insane.
minutes.
He made a.
He's gonna tune it.
If it's little hot.
But just the spacing of his welds and the way that
Yeah.
it repeats the alignment of the bottom of his tubes, I think I don't know if that was a really conscious decision, but I think it really does a good job to play with the lines.
Season 5 of Glassman Standing is underway, and here's what you can expect. The season is 9 weeks long, and each week, competitors will be gaining points that determine their place in the tournaments that happen on March 31st and April 7th. Winning the judges' votes at the end of the round gets you 3 points, online vote gets you 1 point, and MVP gets you 5.
Well, like that sounds for the million-hour section of prep.
We're live?
So with this, I got to be like,
Just so you guys know, your conversation is live.
re-wig, give me some spun sections.
Just the headset. I don't know what you guys are talking.
How long? The whole time?
Huh?
The whole time?
No, just right now.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Not that there's anything bad.
Yeah.
I know, I just started really Rolodexing through. What did I say?
Oh no!
I'm like,
Well, I lost nostalgia.
call
Like,
somebody fat, but they know it.
I think you said bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also aren't watching this.
I know.
There's a 100% chance. I've tried to turn them on to,
Into the
but
stocks with you. That's what we always say. So after work, we'll beat them up in the alley.
look at this one. Look.
Parking lot if it's
This is a big
However,
maybe
Oh, yeah. What's that gonna be?
curl thing he's working on.
You guys are ready?
Oh, cool.
All right, they're ready in there. Nostalgia's all good. We're running it. Whenever you guys are good to go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Season 5 finale of Glassman Standing. Tonight's topic is Parallel Universe, and Kel Meltz took home the win in that first round against Indo. But we've got another great round coming up for you, so let's bring them on in here. Coming in first, Nostalgia Glass.
Hey! 2-1-0! 2-1-0!
Coming in with the fire. Let's bring them in. Sriracha Cat.
Yo!
All right, you guys, welcome to the box. Sriracha, if you'll spin that wheel for us.
Spin it up! No whammies, please. Let's avoid the whammies. We got a whammy last
hoping
round.
for a whammy.
That's crazy.
Hate to say it.
Insane take. What do we got? Oh, plus
yeah.
2 minutes.
Plus 2 minutes, a good whammy indeed. All right, you guys, are you ready to pick your colors? Starting now, you have your 45 seconds. Go ahead. You know, guys, we've got a great amount of glass sponsors that keep us stocked up here at Glassman Standing. You know, we got Glass Alchemy, we got North Star Glass, Lefty Glass. We've got a whole bunch of people that support us from this community that we would not be able to do this without. I would also love to give a huge shout out to Firebug J. Sorry, I had a little hiccup, but Firebug J provides all of the tools here at Glassman Standing that any of the competitors don't bring themselves to the show. So thank you, Firebug J. We cannot do it without you either. They've got about 10 seconds left up on the board, and then we'll get round number 2 ongoing.
Cycles in days on a part.
All right, time is up, gentlemen. Let me get 22 minutes on the board. With that additional 2 minutes, should be feeling good, gives you room for mistakes. All right, 22 and 7 seconds. Nostalgia, are you ready? Cat, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, starting in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Glass Man Standing, another round of Glass Man Standing, a special one, in fact, because it is playoff season, baby. It's your boy J-Box Glass on the microphone, and I am joined by the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Seven.
Thank you.
Also currently joined by two very special guests, Mr. Stephen Pierce. How are you, sir?
Doing great.
Hell yeah. I'm also joined by Mr. Mike Evans. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. This is awesome.
Hell yeah. Awesome, man. It's been a good night so far. Got the first round down. Kel Meltz took it home. She won that one. She had a fantastic piece, in my opinion. Really thinking outside the box with the parallel universe stuff, you know? I really think she set the tone for the night, and we're going to go from there and see how much these glass blowers are able to evolve and what pieces they've been prepping for. Again, these competitors are competing for $1,000 at the end of this tournament. This is night 1. Night 2 will be next Tuesday at 7 p.m., so make sure you guys are here. Same spot, same place. Catch us on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Glass Man Standing. Always going to be here, man. It's going to be a good little showdown. Indo Glass, he has sacrificed his first loss of the tournament. He has one more to go before he's sent home, and he'll be competing later tonight in, I believe, the second? I have to look at the bracket, but either the first or second match of the elimination bracket. So he'll be either match 5 or 6 later tonight. So we will see Indo Glass make a return.
You know he's going back there right now. He's training. He's grinding his teeth over the loss. He made a great piece. It just wasn't the round for that piece.
Yeah.
It was a great execution, too.
But with a topic like this, again, I think, what was I saying during last round, that it was a bit niche? I feel like Loki, being a character from a TV show, you know.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think when Indo comes back, we'll see a different concept, maybe even a different approach to the tournament and the topic itself.
You think he went back and changed into black?
I did.
You think so?
I think he's going to shake off the demons. Yeah.
I would not believe it. And they had gloves on, too, on top of that. They had to wear the gloves, which was a big hindrance. They spun the wheel this time, though, and they got plus 2 minutes, an extra 2 minutes on the board. So that's some extra time to work with and, you know, stretch their creativity. We'll see what they're able to put together here. Nostalgia. He's the 6th seed going up against Sriracha, the 3 seed.
Nostalgia cracked me up with the old school.
What
was the old school last week?
The Grateful Dead? Yes.
Dude, I was dying.
What did he
at
do?
Home.
I missed that.
He was like in tie-dye. He came over here and started trying to sling pipes like he was on a lot before he got on to get a ticket into the thing.
That's awesome. Yeah.
He stayed in character before he even got in. He was
Selling
like
dollar grilled cheese.
It was so good. It was so good.
Apparently, the last time I was here judging Sriracha Cat, my girlfriend was in the comments talking to his mom and adopted a cat for me in the fucking
She
chat.
adopted a cat?
Yeah,
in the chat? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Mr. Seven, you can confirm this?
I wish.
Yeah, she said something along the lines like, "Oh, Mike can take it home," or something.
Yeah.
Look at that, Glass Man Standing, forming families, truly, creating homes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It looks like Sriracha Cat is adding some texture with that brush. Not too sure what he's going to be going for, but we'll find it out at that 10-minute mark. We got the CEO, the executive producer, Bildo Glass, walking around. He's on the edges. He was knocked out of playoffs by 1 point last week, so a little frustrating for the boss man, but he's going to make his way back to the Glass Man Standing rankings in Season 6. I can confirm that. That was not the last of Bildo Glass that we saw. Are there any competitors that you guys would like to see compete in Season 6 of Glass Man Standing, whether it be a former competitor or a new competitor?
So I think some are doing it Sunday.
No, I mean, I don't know. Nobody's like coming to mind. I think I see y'all like the crew around here, and on Tuesdays are most of the new blood I see around in our industry. So outside of that, I don't know. Y'all have a solid crew.
Yeah.
We're trying our best. Micah, anybody that comes to mind for you?
No, do you guys typically try to get new people in every season, or is there...
We try our best. I'd say the last 3 seasons, we got a pretty big boom. Seasons 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong, Smitty? Your headset's not working either? Man,
I swapped him out.
It's the same headset.
I stole his.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Should we swap these headphones, you think? Swap back to these? Okay. Well, slight technical difficulties. We'll get it figured out.
We'll tell you what they say.
No fault to our own. I'll give you my headset when the halftime report goes down. Trippy Possum, our season 4 Last Man Standing champion, he's in chat. He just confirmed that he will be back for next season. So already have one former champion confirmed to return. I'm excited for that, man. Love it when somebody who has that much experience is able to come back. He took a season off, but he's going to come back with some fire. Excited. Yeah, this was Sriracha Cat's first season. He's doing extremely well. We've only had one rookie ever win the entire season of Last Man Standing, and that was Crazy Glass in season 3. He debuted and then won the entire thing. So hopefully Sriracha can continue to make history and push that forward. Nostalgia's due for one, though. He's been here since season 1. He's competed in every season of Last Man Standing. He's competed in every playoff of Last Man Standing as well. This was the closest to being eliminated that he's ever been. Made it into playoffs by 1 point, knocking out Bildo Glass. Very, very close rankings here. But he's been commenting on all of our posts on Instagram, on YouTube. He is here to win. He is not here to play. He wants that belt. He wants that $1,000 grand prize. And he wants to make a name for himself. He wants the people to know who Nostalgia Glass is. Thank you again to everybody in chat for joining and saying what's up.
We got a pepper. I can see a pepper.
I was looking. It's yeah.
I don't know outside of that what we got. Oh, hell yeah. Optic mold grabbers. That's
Dude,
a pro move.
That is a pro move.
Optic
mold grabbers.
It's a strawberry, making a strawberry.
Is it going to seal, though? That's glowing. Ooh, didn't have much longer.
Thankfully, those are Sriracha's own pair of grabbers, so if something were to go down, it's on him.
Okay, so he's familiar with how long it takes to seal him.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Both competitors bringing in their own.
Using a knife to cut each one.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep, evenly.
Yeah. Saving time. That's what the game is all about. Efficiency.
I would almost think maybe even doing something like a vortex marble or something that's like more spacey, but maybe that could be like a thing in there. I don't know. I don't know what these guys are making right now though.
So I also, when I think of parallel universe, I think of space. I think of all of that. I think of galaxy. No. You would think that that's common, but apparently it's not. Because every time I mention that, Kurt looks at me like I'm crazy. I found crazy looks from Tana. Clara gave me crazy looks too. I don't know why. I feel like it has to do with space. It's a whole different universe, you know what I mean? It's a different galaxy. It's just different laws, you know what I mean? So I feel like you can lean into the space thing a bit and like play off of that. They said that was a bad idea though.
You know, I think it would be a good idea to make like a galaxy marble or a galaxy pendant out of Dichro and just say that you're a giant or god and you created this.
Oh yeah, create two. Just create two similar looking like space marbles.
If the execution is there and then your story is good, it's like you got a good piece and you have a good narrative for it.
Who's the glass artist who does the silver? He does the silver like space.
Gateson.
Sorry?
Well, I mean, lots
There's
of
a few
people.
people.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I know we had brought him. We had mentioned him on the show one time, but he makes these really cool like space marbles out of silver, just chunks of silver. It's really cool.
Yeah, there's a number of people that do really cool space stuff.
Oh man.
Micah said Gateson, Nate, Nate Myers,
wow,
Big
that's
Z.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
like that.
Oh wow. Can we show that to the camera? Mr. Seven, you think you can flip it to that camera real quick? That camera right there, we're showing off. Oh, on this camera then? My bad. Mr. Seven knows the cameras better than I do. I'm just the pretty face who talks.
It's got a big scratch on it now.
Wow. Yeah, this is insane. This is sick. Holy crap. Yeah, I definitely think somebody could do something like that.
But that's how it is. So
You're doing that 20 minutes easy, no problem?
Yeah,
that's
a good one.
And you got the plus 2 minutes on your side too for this round? What would you guys make for this round? I know we got to see a little bit from Kel Meltz, we got to see a little bit from Indo Glass, we're warmed up. What would we make now?
I would go Vortex Marble. I would go something Vortex Marbly and then just explain my way out of it, hopefully. Better than I am now.
Tap
Vortex
dance.
marbles.
Yeah.
I'd make tap shoes. Or maybe two universe marbles and then smush them together.
Yeah.
So they're parallel reflections.
What about you, Smitty?
I'd probably just make an example of what I just showed you and call it that I'm God and I made the universe.
Okay.
There it is in a pendant like Men in Black, you know?
Oh yeah, where it zooms out to the aliens playing with the marbles?
Exactly.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Smitty. We're tapped in.
Right?
I think that's a good one. I think leaning into the space theme could play a lot to their benefits. But let's find out for sure what they're making. Miss 13 blowing on 30. You're looking amazing. What's going down?
Hi guys, we're about to hit the 10-minute mark, meaning we're at the Haze Connect halftime pre-roll of questions. We're gonna find out what our competitors are making for us this round. Sriracha, what are you cooking up?
I'm making some ice cream.
Some ice cream. Ooh, I'm assuming maybe it might be spicy sriracha ice cream.
It's gonna have sriracha involved, but it's not gonna be spicy.
Okay, well, I'm excited to see. And my question for you is, what would you do with the $1,000 if you won?
I'd honestly probably go towards my new car fund. I totaled my
Hell
truck, and I need a truck so I can go blow glass at big events like I used to.
Yup. Well, hopefully we can get you there, Sriracha. And Nostalgia, what are you making for us this round?
I'm making an alternate take on Adam and Eve's Genesis story.
Ooh, very interesting. And what would you do with the $1,000 if you won?
Give $100 to each one of the contestants, the 10 that follow through the most faithfully, and we would all get a share of it.
Aw,
I don't need the money.
what a kind competitor, in it for the love of the game and community.
That's it.
Well, he's got 9 minutes left. We're going to see who takes home the W for this second round of our Season 5 finale here at Glass Man Standing.
Do it and you'll get the bonus.
Oh yeah, let's fill in. I didn't get to hear what Nostalgia was making, but
He's doing a take on Adam and Eve. I think the dude's gonna eat the apple.
Oh, that's what you said. That's what Smitty said. Smitty said Adam and Eve eating the apple and swapping it around. Sriracha is making some ice, like sriracha pepper ice cream. Like, so
That's
instead
cool.
of being hot,
Sweet.
he's going for sweet and like cool.
Well,
Yeah, swapping it up.
Instead of he's using a what do you call it, double entendre there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not gonna make a pepper into an ice cream cone in this universe, but maybe another one.
Mm-hmm.
And also the fact that the hot and cool. I like
Exactly, he's playing to two sides. He's using both sides of the coin. He's got multiple layers to it. I think that's going to play to his favor.
It looks like he's wearing his practice piece too.
Oh, is he? He very well. You're right. He 1,000%
pepper
is.
ice cream cone. That's cool.
That is nice. Got something for the judges to look at.
Not many people would like to eat that here in this universe.
Not at all.
But I feel like he would be happy with it.
I'm excited. Both of these competitors got the fire under him.
I'm not trying to.
Sriracha had a rough start to the season. He started off 0-2, losing his first 2 matchups. But then he went on a 3-round win streak, won an MVP, and was able to make his way into playoffs. Steven trying to get Nostalgia's attention over
kiln
there.
door.
The kiln door. Oh, can you close the kiln door?
Hodor.
Hold door.
Thank you, Miss Clara.
Hold the damn door.
letting all that
We
heat
need-
out.
Like a dry erase board on a stick, so we can just.
And if you're just now joining us, thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for joining the stream. I hope you're enjoying yourselves at home. We're having a great time here in the studio. If you're liking what you're seeing, you can check us out, Glass Man Standing. We're on YouTube. We drop videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon. So make sure you guys go check those out. Like, comment, subscribe, show some love. I saw somebody in the comments, they said torch that like button. I like that a lot. Make sure you guys torch that like button. And leave a comment. Do something. Interact. Try to create a platform for these artists and showcase their skills and abilities and reward them for it. And you guys tuning in and showing your love is as much as a reward that they need. We're doing fantastic. We still got a few more matchups. We got 6 matchups in total tonight. We've gone through 1. This is matchup number 2. Again, this is 3-seed Sriracha going up against 6-seed Nostalgia. The winner of this matchup is going to face, I believe, they're going to face the number 2 ranked. Well, I guess they're tied for first, but Bam is technically ranked number 2.
Oh,
So Bam, yeah. So, oh, sorry, what were you saying, Steven?
The soft serve that he made earlier, the optic mold for the twisty is sweet.
Yes. Is he gonna make that little Dairy Queen curl on top and
I
everything?
better have the damn curl.
He's got to hold it upside down too during judging to make sure nothing falls out of the cone.
Yes.
Yeah, damn right. There it goes.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, A+.
You know, 13 Blown on 30 used to work at Dairy Queen. I'm sure she could verify this ice cream cone. Make sure it looks all good. What do you think of this ice cream cone so far?
It does not look like a Dairy Queen ice cream cone.
Oh, man.
Damn.
All right.
Well, you heard
Just
it there.
gutted.
That's a professional. That's stamped. Well,
Did-
I don't know if that's going to play into y'all's judging at all.
I don't
Just
think
gonna
I,
shit
I
on
think
my
I missed
Dairy
the
Queen
joke
girl,
or
okay.
the punchline there. I didn't hear what was going on, I guess.
Oh, my bad.
He
Sorry.
needs more practicing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, he's got the fiery ice cream. He's got... What red is he working with? He's got the cherry for the
What was
pepper.
that?
But
It's Blizzard.
Yeah.
Blizzard.
Red Blizzard or Blizzard Elvis or
Yeah.
something like that.
It's Red
It's that,
Blizzard, yeah.
it's that
Yeah.
Troutman color with the crucible in it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it never melts in.
So I don't know if this is a dumb question or not. And feel free to tell me if it is. Why is the color referred to as Elvis? So I've seen red Elvis. I've seen
Black
Blizzard.
Elvis.
Yeah, I've never seen Black Elvis. Is it
Nobody
Black
has.
Elvis?
It's theoretical.
Isn't that just Michael Jackson?
Yep.
Oh.
Blackjack. He called it Blackjack, but he should have called it.
I told him that was gonna be the coolest name ever,
Yes,
but then
yeah.
he looked weird at me. I was like, "Is that
gave you a face.
is that bad?"
So good.
Yeah.
No, Black Elvis is good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
He just called it Blackjack.
Yeah, I know.
It's the same thing.
He's nutless. But
Is it like because it's
Elvis-
electrifying or something?
Well, it was the first self-striking red, and there were all the other rubies were taken. I think he just,
There's
you know,
something about
made
it.
something. Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of liked it. It was a good.
No, I love it. I
Yeah.
love I love the name. Yeah, red Elvis is one of my favorite colors to work with.
It didn't liver out.
Yeah. And those first
like
batches were
hard.
just beautiful too,
Yeah.
and then it kind of got, it didn't, you know, it kind of died out a little bit. But
You guys have any favorite colors? Like what your not necessarily, I guess what's your favorite color to work with, not your favorite color to look at.
Man, I don't know. My favorite glass color are like
Yeah, in terms of glass, sorry, not just in general, just
like
your favorite color to work with.
opaline, but the real blue tint, not the
Opaline.
milky.
That sounds like a color Kurt would never let me touch.
It's like
expensive,
yeah, and
Sorry.
like they don't really make a good Boro one. Everybody makes a version of a Boro one, but a real opaline has this like soda lime glass has this like glow to it that is like really hard to explain.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that,
look this up.
yeah, that orangey.
Yeah,
it's
it
my
has
list of colors I hope to
transmitted light and reflected light are different. It's like it goes orange when you're seeing light through it, and blues when
That's beautiful. Opaline. What about you, Steven?
I'm old school, so I remember when there was only a couple colors that worked. I know you guys are too. I used to go to Eugene above that jazz bar and get my color. But back then, the best ones were like aqua and moss green. And those still today are pretty awesome in my opinion. The closest ones that come to that though nowadays is the molten aura, chromium line, which they took off their website, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Oh yeah.
So they may not be making those anymore.
Oh, man.
Can't get the stuff, huh?
I guess not. But I enjoyed those colors very much today, and they suffice in my opinion. Maybe even more so because you can stretch them out in tubing by a lot.
Yeah.
So you pay $160 for a pound, you take a half a stick or even a whole stick, and you're coming out with like pounds of tubing at the end after thinning those out. Like
that's probably why they don't sell many
4
more.
or 5, 6 times.
Stretch the ranch for real
Yeah.
on those ones. Okay.
And I mean, you can water them down pretty far, and they last a lot, you know,
Yeah,
for
no, that's
that
sick.
application. So yeah, I'd say probably the molten oro stuff. Hopefully it comes back.
Okay, shout out Baltimore. You said aqua. That's nice. We got a minute and 15 on the clock, coming down to the wire now. Gonna figure out who will be moving on to the next round and who will be being placed in the elimination bracket.
Man, he was just listening.
He sure was.
Oh wow. Yeah, he's got the rat too.
Yeah.
Well, this
very,
sucks.
very, very interesting.
These guys are
Dude,
both killing
a whole
it.
minute. They got a
They've
whole
got a
minute
minute
extra
left. Both
which
pieces
like
are down.
that 2 minutes is so much extra time.
Right.
10% more.
High fives in the air. We're calling it. High
I
fives
can't
up.
hear him. High fives up.
Hell yeah, I love that. Next, we're gonna have our judging brought to you by Puffco. Puffco, innovation for elevation.
Guys, welcome to the judging portion of our round. Please petition in the comments to get me a pair of headphones that I can hear out of both
I'm not going to be able to
sides.
hear their stories.
All right, the judging portion of our round, I'll have both of our competitors stand right here, give an explanation of their pieces, and then our 3 special guest judges will decide who takes home the win. Make sure you're voting on that YouTube poll as well, just to see for funsies who takes home the people's vote. All right, both of y'all, if I could have you stand over here. I'm going to steal these tweezers, and Nostalgia will have you go first.
Okay, can the judges hear me? Okay, so I made a parallel universe's take on the story of Genesis, where Eve did not take the bite of a red apple from a snake, where in fact it was Adam who took the bite of a blue apple that was received to him by a rat. And in this story, we can identify that, you know, in this universe, we're not, you know, women still need, you know, more empowerment. They don't always need to be blamed for, you know, the atrocity world and all that. To be honest with you, you know, it's just a more even take because we can't just be blaming each other, right? And it doesn't matter who we're blaming at the time for whatever reasons we're blaming them. You know, sometimes there's 2 sides to every story, and not everybody's innocent, and not everybody's, you know, guilty at the same time, you know.
Thank you, Nostalgia, and Sriracha Cat, take it away.
Alright, so if y'all been paying attention to me this season, you'll know that I've been bringing everything I've made with a little spicy hot flair to it. And so parallel universe, I've been really scratching my head what's parallel to what I make, and that is, you know, something that's sweet and icy. So I went with ice, but in this universe, everything that is spicy is actually sweet. So instead of strawberry ice cream, which is my favorite, I went with sriracha ice cream. And instead of the cherry on top, I did a pepper on top. And it's a tender.
Awesome. Thank you to both of my competitors. We're going to send it over to the judges. Smitty, we'll start with you first.
Oh man. All right. Well, so this kind of down the barrel, it's really just about, for me, somebody sticking to their style and always, you know, basically keeping it real with what they do and their niche or whatever. I think the ice cream cone does that, you know, and I do like the other piece. That's what I would have done, like I said earlier. But even still, I feel like Spicy ice cream is, definitely parallel universe that's tangible, in fact. So for me, I think I would have to go with the spicy ice cream cone because, it's not just a story from, the Bible or whatever. So I would have to go with the spicy ice cream.
All right, that's one for Sriracha Cat. Micah Evans, what do you think?
Yeah, I love both you guys nailed your stories, your concepts are solid. And it comes down to execution. I feel like Sriracha, you got a new production line. Like that's nicely composed. The cone is great. The ice cream, Steven and I were super impressed with your optic mold with your grabbers. That was fucking sweet. Yeah. And the colors come out great. I just think that's a really nice little piece. And I see you're wearing one too. It looks great as a pendant. So my vote goes for Sriracha.
All right, two to Sriracha and Stephen Pierce.
Yeah, both of y'all did a great job. You both executed your piece and your vision. That was awesome. They're both creative, and I think it comes down to when I get into the cleanliness, and I feel like the cone, the Sriracha cone, looks a little more put together. And it's just a little more detailed. Both of these are really great pieces, and I love the take on Adam and Eve. But yeah, I got to give it to Sriracha. Great job, y'all.
Yeah. If you get that Dairy Queen curl at the top of that cone into the loop of the pendant, you're set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's it.
Be dope. All right, Sriracha takes it with the 3 for 3 for the vote. What do the people think?
Hand that down.
What do people say? They said 61% Sriracha, 39% nostalgia.
And Sriracha taking the people's vote as well. All right.
That's just not easy to do.
Like I said last round, though, don't say goodbye to nostalgia.
Even though I would have probably made what?
Yeah.
Like the first time when I said I probably would have made something like that, and I did it. That's cool.
Whether you're opening your first storefront or your 100th location, Platinum Merchant Services can set you up for success with fast funding and transparent pricing that's easy to understand. They offer dozens of retail systems, so you can choose a setup that fits your business, not the other way around. And if you're selling online, they've got you covered too. With marketing tools, payment processing, and inventory management solutions all in one place. Whether your business is considered low risk or high risk, and especially if you carry products like these, Platinum Merchant Services has your back. If you're ready to upgrade how you get paid, check out Platinum Merchant Services and let them know Glassman Standing sent you. The Haze Connect is a local Austin brand that has been in the cannabis game and knows good product. From their flower with a vast number of strains and consistent quality to their pre-rolls and their concentrates, they carry straight fire. Looking for a new favorite gummy? The Haze Connect has 10 and 20 milligram options in amazing flavors. And they all come in 2-pack options so you can sample them before you commit to a whole bag. You can check out all of their products at thehazeconnect.com or in person at every The Glassmith location. Cheers.
What are you making?
A spur.
Don't you hate San Antonio?
I like the Riverwalk.
All right, go ahead, Billy.
Overall, I had an initial design that was a little bit bigger so that you could have said, okay, that's a real spur. I figured if somebody's going to wear it around their neck, I should tone it down a little bit. Overall, the clear framework around the spur, I'm not super stoked with, but overall, that shit's ready to put on a necklace.
Do we got another spur? Is that what's going down over here?
He looks like he's in the Matrix right now. He's locked in 1,000%.
Regardless, the previous spur leaves a lot of room for improvement.
Very true.
You know,
Very
there's
true.
you can only really make it better from there.
Bono, let him know.
Letting him know. My apologies to Billy coming at him in his own house. I know he made spur, but it felt true to my heart. I had a calling and I went for it, and I am happy that I completed it, and I'm happy with the colors about it. It do spin. I spent a little extra time on the spike, more than I thought I did. But it's alright, we came out there. The buckle for the shoe is pressed flat. I feel like that's a nice feature on it. And we hit it with that double amber purple, and I believe it's jet black.
All right, thank you to both of our competitors. I'm gonna send it over to our judges. Smitty, we'll start off with you for this round.
Okay, first question. Where's the silver fume on the magnifying glass?
That is true. Yo! Disqualified.
Disqualified,
I completely
instantly loses.
forgot. Yo! Did anyone? Where even was the fume?
On the
I'm seeing some serious precision from Bam right now.
He's taking the time. He's using that extra minute. He used it to get some prep work done.
I'm interested to see what the setup's gonna look like with those pieces just sitting down.
He had some pretty good connections with he put little marbles on those tubes.
Okay.
But he looked like he really did a good little blowout tubulation each time, so hopefully they're pretty happy.
I'm impressed by how quickly that came together. I really love like how methodical the setup was, and like I do want to point out how the spacing of the welds.
It's going to be a C major chord on a pentatonic scale in the 5th octave.
Oh man,
that's the goal.
Precise.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay.
See that? C5? Not sharp, not flat.
He's tuning it on those guys. This is insane.
That's what he's doing.
This is
last 7
insane.
minutes.
He's gonna
tune it.
If it's a little hot.
But just the spacing of his welds and the way that it repeats the alignment of the bottom of his tubes. I think I don't know if that was a really conscious decision, but I think it really does a good job to play with the.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the season 5 finale of Last Man Standing. We've had 2 rounds of the bracket completed tonight, so that means since Kel Meltz won that first round, she will now be competing against Lot Boy for her second round of the night. We're gonna go ahead and bring our competitors in here. The theme is still Parallel Universe and I am still super freaking pumped. Let's bring them in here. Lot Boy!
Yo!
We're upset about it because they thought before the mic.
I love her so much. Let's bring her in here. Get no man.
And then
welcome in. Kel Meltz, go ahead and give that wheel a spinny spin.
Bars, spin it up. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Please, God, no whammies.
Whammy.
I would hate for a whammy to land on the wheel right now.
One in right now.
It's got a person in it.
Oh, we got that already.
It's got a person in it. Instead of it being the
Sorry, Kel
person.
Meltz, I found that the other day.
Spin it up.
We can just go away now, right? We
I
can
hope
take a
so,
break.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what's it gonna land on? Not again. Kel Meltz, spin it
Golly.
one more time. You've got some bad luck.
Maybe this wheel has some issues.
Maybe retire this wheel after this.
Maybe we do need to retire.
Can we do a digital one?
A digital? We should do a digital wheel.
Alright, guys.
We got Heady Ditties on the line.
Whoever wins this round will go home with another pair of Hetty Ditties. Marcus won this pair on the show last time. Kelmelts already has their own, so they'll be double dittied up. Oh my god, I'm scared.
That's a crazy thing to say on stream.
Right?
All right, 45 seconds starting now. Pick the colors. Go ahead.
Double dittied up is insane.
Freaking love our sponsors so much. It is so exciting when the wheel lands on
Opened
something
up a
like
whole
this,
new
where we can
list
give
of
back to
ditty
competitors.
puns.
If you don't know what Hetty Ditties are, they are, in fact, the headiest didydium glasses that you can wear. They come in all kinds of shapes, all kinds of colors, all kinds of designs. And I just think that they're the coolest that you can wear to look the coolest on the torch. If you watch Kel Melts during this season, she's got her heart-shaped frames. I have a pair like Lot Boys, but mine are pink. They're super dope. And we thank them so much for sponsoring the show. They've got about 10 seconds left to finish picking their colors. I'm super excited to see. I feel like these are two of our most creative competitors. What they're gonna make. Time's up! I'm sorry. What did you need? Yes. These ones?
Yes, please.
All right, I'm getting 20 minutes up on the board for our competitors. I'm gonna stall for 10 seconds. Guys, everyone leave in the comment a nice thing about me. Say something nice. I need it. All right, Lot Boy. Are you ready?
Yes.
Kel Melts.
Yes.
She's ready. All right, starting in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another round of Glass Man Standing. It's your boy J-Box Glass on the microphone, and I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, Mr. 7. Woo, fancy sound effects. We're also joined by 3 very special guests. I'm joined by Mr. Smitty Glass Art. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing well.
Hell yeah. I'm also joined by Mr. Micah Evans. How are you?
Doing great, thank you.
Yes, sir. I'm also joined by Mr. Stephen Pierce. How are you, sir?
Yo.
Fantastic. Man, it's been a chill night so far. This is Kel Melt's second time on the torch tonight. She made it out of the first round. She's moved on to round 2, where she is now facing the #1 ranked competitor for this season, Mr. Lot Boy Glass. Both of these competitors, this is not their first time being the #1 ranked competitor on a season. Kel Melts did it in season 4. Lot Boy did it in season 1. This is going to be a good matchup. These are the heavyweights. These are 2 veterans of the Glass Man Standing game who have put in hours, who have both not necessarily made it to the pinnacle of the sport yet, if we want to call it a sport, if we're referring to this as a sport. But they are looking to climb that mountain and achieve that victory today. Plant that flag on top of Everest and take home that belt. Lot Boy's told me that he's completely locked in. He wants his championship. He wants that $1,000 grand prize. He has been yearning to win a Glass Man Standing championship ever since he competed in his first ever season. He's competed in every season. He's competed in every playoffs along with Nostalgia Glass. But he is yet to win the big one. He's come close. Never made it to the finals, but he's been to 2 semifinals and hasn't won the whole thing. But maybe this is his season. Looks like Kel Meltzer's looping this glass.
That was a pretty slick move. Back in line.
Oh man, is there a name for this tech? The loop or something?
I don't know.
This is insane. She's just kind of just drawing with the glass and shaping out the design she wants. Got a nice
Graceful.
Very graceful with it. It looks like the nerves have started to come down a little bit. She's found her groove. She's got that warm-up round in. And I gotta say, I know it sucks that, she had to compete in that first round, but I feel like that's a good thing. You get a warm-up round in. Lot Boy, he's coming in. Obviously, he was warming up. I guess he was working in the back and getting prepared, but he hasn't competed in front of the cameras or the lights or anything yet. He's going in cold. He's got to perform with the pressure on.
Well, he's putting that in the kiln hot.
Yeah, he's going for some kiln floor tech.
Making his own blizzard.
Yeah.
Add some texture, some design to it. Get some kiln dust in there.
You got 20 minutes. You got to do it.
Yep.
I'm wondering what his little good luck charm is there, or yeah.
Salt pen he's wearing?
No, on the desk, on the bench.
Oh, where?
It's on his bench.
Oh, the little glass structure he has? What is that?
Kind of looks like maybe a seed.
Or a butt plug. It's one of the two. I'm not too sure what that is, but hey, if it brings him good luck, that's all that matters, right? I believe in him. I think Lob Boy's got this in the bag.
Maybe.
Look how melts.
That's not all he's got in the bag.
Fake as hell, bro.
Nah, what?
As hell.
Nah, Marcus, my dog. We play video games together all the time.
We play video games together after, guys.
Nah, I believe in him. I wonder if he's gonna go down the slug route, or maybe he'll do kind of
smiling.
Yeah.
It's going down.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll
I'm
go.
stoked.
Maybe he'll go the sriracha route. You know how sriracha, his thing is sriracha peppers, and he kind of not attributed it, but kind of like, I don't know, accompanied it by something that's the opposite of it. Maybe he could
he's
do
making a butt plug for a slug.
Slug plug.
Do snails use, I had so many questions now. Do snails use butt plugs?
Hey man, I'm all about it. I like this.
Mike said, "I'm here to play."
Listen, man, I'm a freak. Let's go.
It wouldn't be the first time a butt plug's been made on the show. Indo made a butt plug in season 1.
Yeah, that
I
makes
think it
sense.
said "fuck you." Excuse my French, you two. I'm just quoting. But it was a butt plug with "fuck
Hell
you"
yeah.
spelled out. We've come a long ways on this show since season 1. What's going on, Mr. Sam? You got something to say?
Don't tap.
Don't tap that glass? Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, what's up, 13 Blown on 30?
Tell him about the Twitter.
What about the Twitter? Oh, well, if you guys didn't know, Last Man Standing has a Twitter account now. We have a new X account. So go follow us. It's just at Last Man Standing or at the official GMS. So go follow us on Twitter. Go follow us on Reddit. Go follow us on Instagram. If you enjoy Glass Man Standing content, if you want to see more of your favorite glassblowers and seeing fire edits and funny moments from the show, we post all of that stuff, man. So go check us out. We're everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Reddit, X, all of it. Right, Mr. Seven?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Go show some love. All right. It's time for the question I ask every round that I stole from somebody. Was it you, Smitty, who I stole this question from?
I don't know.
What would you
Ask
make? What would you make this round?
I mean, this round, since I've seen everything, I guess I would probably go with maybe I mean, this is just off the top of my head. Maybe make something a different color than it is in this round.
Yeah, okay, I see
So
that.
like make a slice of watermelon with like purple.
Oh, like a blue
And
watermelon?
like a red, rind or something.
Okay, so it's kind of similar to what Nostalgia did with the blue apple.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see it. Yeah, I think if you dedicate your entire piece to that, I feel like you could get something really, really cool. You mix up
I'm not sure about the story though. I don't know what I would go with for that.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
I mean, it would take me some time to think about it more. I really haven't given it much thought, so.
Okay, I feel you.
At best, I'm gonna come up with shorthanded answers.
Mr. Evans, what about you? What would you?
I like the kind of reimagining your own work from a different angle. I really like what Sriracha did. I think it's a good plan because kind of the basic structure of what you make and then putting a twist on it. It's a good recipe for a quality product, coming out. So, but we'll see. I mean,
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
yeah, it'll be interesting what Kel does, having to compete more than once. And do you burn your good idea the first time so you can make it to the second round, or?
And Kel Meltz, again, is at a bit of a disadvantage having to go in that first round, because if she loses this match, that means she'll have to compete one more time tonight. And if she loses that match, she'll be eliminated. So this is a big matchup for Kel Meltz. The loser of this match is going to face Nostalgia, I believe. Or not, they will face Nostalgia. Nostalgia lost. The loser of this matchup will face Nostalgia in the loser's bracket in a winner-go-home match. So, what I do? Oh, is the chat going crazy?
My boy just hates Kelms too. He's like, I don't pay rent here.
Yeah, let's warm this room up.
Yeah.
Cool that killing off.
Boom. What? Nailed it.
Hell yeah.
broke the punny right off his thing too. That's crazy.
Nice.
What?
They've got 11:45. Not too sure what our competitors are piecing together just yet, but I'm sure we'll find out with our halftime report coming up shortly. Looks like Kelmeltz is using is that pink slime that she's working with?
Look like Chinese pink, or maybe just like a pink, regular pink. It doesn't have to be Chinese.
Yeah.
Asian.
It could be American pink.
Right.
Asian, yeah.
Asian pink.
Just like regular pink.
Yeah.
Don't you're not supposed to look at us
Yeah,
like that
it's
was
like-
inappropriate, dude. Okay.
Coda, I'm
Right.
sorry,
Look
Coda.
like
That
regular
wasn't
pink.
Coda. Nobody was targeting anybody here. Okay. This is a free-flowing environment where ideas just get shouted out.
All pink is good.
Yeah. Yellow Elvis. Pink Elvis.
I gotta retire. I'm gone. Where's 13 blowing on 30?
We have like two distinct styles of glass blowing happening right now. One I feel is like smooth and a little more elegant, and then we have Lot Boy, who is just ferociously jamming glass together.
He's got the. Yeah.
I really don't have any clue what he's making.
I feel like there's very few artists that have that style too. I would say there's few artists that are able to I don't know, a lot of, at least in my experience and the little experience that I have, a lot of glass is working with the glass. But there's few, like Bildo and Tony Casey that I've met, where they kind of just force the glass where they want it and it listens. You know what I mean? I don't know if that translates, but they kind of just, they tell the glass where to go and it just goes there.
Yeah.
But I feel like
I would say Lucan does that too.
Okay, salt, 100% salt glass. I can see that. I feel like he's really good at blending the two, and I feel like that's where his expertise starts to fall in. He picks his moments.
I'm ready. I'm gonna bring it down.
13 blowing on 30. We got you. You're in the room, cheesing at us. How are you doing, ma'am?
Hello, guys. We just hit the 9-minute and 45-second mark, meaning we're at the Hayes Connect halftime pre-roll of questions. We're going to find out what they're making for this third round. Kelmeltz, what you melting?
A stethoscope with a little COVID virus on it.
Ooh, okay. And I already asked you, but let's say you got another $1,000. What are you doing with it?
A really good question.
Bigger vacation.
No, I might buy a bunch of cash.
Ooh, that's a good idea, especially with things changing right now. And Lot Boy. Oh, Lot Boy. What are you making?
Universe 1, Sean Zoidberg from Futurama.
Zoidberg. And what would you do if you won $1,000, Lot Boy?
Buy a bunch of glass.
Hell.
Material.
Hell yeah, keep it going. You've got 8 minutes and 45 seconds. We're going to see who takes home this win. As J-Box said, if Kelmeltz loses, she'll have to compete another round this night. But if not, she'll be pushed on into the finals for next week. All right, I'll be right back, you guys.
Thank you, 13 blowing on 30. Sorry, we were figuring things out back here behind the cameras. Kelmeltz made a bit of a face when she found out that she might have to compete another round tonight. I don't think she's happy about that. I don't think anybody would be. Be a long road to the finals. And just for a bit of clarification too, everybody gets at least 2 chances. So even in the finals, when the winner of the, or I guess the sole survivor of the winner's bracket faces the sole survivor of the elimination bracket, when they face off, the winner's bracket will also still have 2 chances. So the survivor of the elimination bracket will have to win twice in the finals to take it home, if that makes sense. But just keep in mind, everybody gets 2 chances. If you haven't lost yet, you get another chance. No matter what, including the finals.
Don't worry about it.
We are guaranteed to have somebody who hasn't lost yet face up against somebody who has.
We did it again. This time we unplugged it manually.
Oh, man.
I don't know that we know where it goes into.
It's up on the windowsill.
It's all right. We're fixing it.
There should be one
The
more
judges
hole.
are fixing their headphones right now.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, there you
Getting
go.
ready. It's like Lot Boy. He's coiling some. I think it's either China White or Star White. Kelmeltz is making a stethoscope. she told me about this before the round started as well. I'm not going to tell her story because that is hers to tell. So once that judging stuff starts to go down, she'll let you know why she decided to go with that. Wasn't able to hear what Lob Boy was saying. Again, we were trying to figure some things out behind the scenes. Not too sure what he's piecing together yet. Were you? Oh, 13.
Zoidberg from Futurama.
Zoidberg from Futurama. Love
okay.
Zoidberg.
He brought his, I guess that's just his spirit animal he brought. Like a totem, like Split he brings. He's got like that little mini.
His butt plug.
His good luck plug.
His good luck butt. Oh, man. Sorry, Steven.
That's okay. I mean, somebody needed to say it.
No, we love Marcus. He's locked in. He's tapped in. He looks like he's having a good time in there. I don't know if he's listening to the stream, but if you are, Marcus, good luck to you, brother, and I wish the best for you in this tournament. 5:45 on the clock. Yeah, it would be nice to see either of these competitors take home the whole tournament. Again, they've both gone through so much in terms of the show and just the history of the show and where it's come from, and to start off where we did and to see where they both are now. It's crazy, man. It'd be insane to see one of them take home that belt and hoist it over their head. Oh yeah. Yeah, Lot Boy's enjoying himself in there. He's definitely happy with what he has. He's making a blue Zoidberg. Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, interesting.
Parallel universe, you know. I think there's an episode of Futurama.
Yeah, it's a specific, like he said something very specific.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a specific episode where it's like they don't go to a parallel universe, but I don't know how much you guys know about Futurama, but there's this professor on the show who makes a bunch of inventions. And I guess one of the inventions he made is like a TV that lets you look into alternate realities so they can see like what would happen. And I think in one of them, I guess Zoidberg is blue. Yeah.
You watch a lot of cartoons.
I was gonna say
I do watch a lot of cartoons.
We were around the first time Futurama came out.
I was not around. I definitely was not. I think it started in 1999. It's definitely one of my favorite shows, though. Love Futurama. It's gas. You know, Futurama set the Guinness Book of, or I guess the Guinness World Record for most master's degrees in a writer's room. It's pretty interesting, right?
It's so was it Matt Groening? So he wanted to do Futurama was his original pitch, but decided to do The Simpsons instead to start because he liked Futurama's concept so much that he wanted to make sure it was a success, something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like his different takes on. Well, The Simpsons is like his take on the American family, and then Futurama is kind of his take on the sci-fi genre as a whole.
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting. Yeah. I love some of the stuff they do in Futurama.
When do you make the pants? Is he hiding those in his pocket? No, I remember he made the, I just missed the whole pants part. That's good.
And he's got a nice little stand
like
for him.
Pants right out of the gate. He did a good job of prepping that.
Yeah,
putting it in the kennel.
I remember the disc. Yep.
It was squirrely as hell looking when he was doing the legs, but it's come a long way.
Yeah, we typically don't see this level of detail from Marcus in his sculpting. I feel like when it comes to his sculpting, he focuses more so on the storytelling of it and like the grand scheme of the piece. But this is a very detailed little sculpture that we have of Zoidberg going on here. He's got the tentacles and everything. He's got the bulging eyes. I'm loving it. Oh, nice little snap.
Confident dismount too.
Hell yeah.
And nailed it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was kind of hoping he broke the head right off.
Imagine it just starts rolling off the table.
It was such a nice disc, and then he left a big lump on the bottom and just fucking hammered it. I was like, that's how you do that.
He's got a lot of extra time right now too.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna make any other parts or just?
He's gonna make sure it rocks back and forth a little bit.
I hope so. Yeah. It's got a lot of motion to it.
Both competitors coincidentally going for the medical aspect as well. Zoidberg being a doctor and Kelmelk making a stethoscope.
Yeah. Little rock 'em sock 'em. Yeah.
It was great.
No, I know this is much better.
It sure is.
And if you guys are watching, thank you again for tuning in. Make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share the stream. Make sure you guys show your love in the comment section. Say what's up. And you, too, can play a part in voting. It's not just these judges up here. Typically, during the regular season, your vote would matter. But tonight, it's more just for funsies and for I don't know, to uplift our competitors and to show them that you guys care.
It's a good thing. Oh, okay. He's done with it.
Oh,
I was
he's
thinking
done.
He
He's got
still
a minute
had
45.
another minute and a half to get that base figured out, but he gave up.
He's leaving it. He's chilling with it. His torch is off. He's looking around, seeing if there's anything else he can add or if he should just sit with it. He's going back in.
Hell yeah.
Not too sure what else he can add, but I know the judges love to see movement and action.
I would think about his favorite food and put it in his hand.
Oh, yeah, just make something. Just
You
any
know,
little
because
accessory.
Zoidberg's always talking about eating stuff. So
Staying vigilant, staying busy. Firebug, what's going on? My man, my favorite, Firebug J. If you're looking for tools, go to Firebug Tools, man. That is the place to go, the place to get them. I have bought them for myself and Miss 13 Blowing on 30. And they are the best tools in the business.
The best.
You got 50 seconds left on the clock. 50 seconds.
My favorite tool is the little tiny pencil reamer.
Oh, yeah,
The
that's
tiniest
nice.
little pencil reamer they make is my favorite
Oh,
tool
yeah.
ever.
Oh, yeah. Firebug sent me a bowl push for free, and it's the only bowl push that we have in the studio that's 14 mil, like the exact right size. Nice little 14 mil bowl push. Torches are off.
14
Pieces
Oh
are
my God,
down.
they're both
yeah,
done.
I think that's right. I said that right. Yeah.
High fives up, y'all.
High fives up.
5/8.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
All right.
The round is
welcome.
over. We're going to have our judging brought to you by Puffco. Puffco, innovation for elevation.
Welcome to the judging portion of our round. We are in round 3 of the season 5 finale. It's Lotboy versus Kelmel. We're gonna have them give their explanations to the judges, see who wins this round, and make sure you're voting on that YouTube poll as well to see who takes home that people's vote. All right. Lotboy, since you were done first, you're going first.
Okay, I made Universe 1 John Zoidberg. In that episode, they end up finding a parallel universe, and that's from Universe 1. Apparently, the Futurama we all love and know is Universe 2 to this. So, and then in that episode, they actually have the universe in a box, both the Zoidbergs, and they're looking for the universe the whole time. And it turns out they just have it in the dumpster.
Amazing. Thank you, Lotboy and Kelmel. Take it away.
So I know my last one was a little bit more silly goofy, but this one is very personal to me. This is what my fate in a parallel universe would be. I would have never met Billy. I would have never started working for the glassmith. I would have never been a glassblower. I would be a COVID ICU nurse, hence the stethoscope with the COVID virus. You know anything about me, you know how unlike me that sounds. And so, yeah, if I lived in a parallel universe, that's how my life would have ended up.
Amazing. Thank you to both of our competitors. We're going to send it over to the judges. You will take it away first, Stephen Pierce.
And go vote at home. Vote at home, vote at home, vote at home.
Dang, this is really hard. Everyone is really hard. I guess
Hey, yo.
that's part of the job. So tough. Okay, so the creativity on the stethoscope and the story on that is really sick. And the execution is there too. You can tell, I can tell what it is. I did think it was like a cactus at first or something. Zoidberg is super dope. Man, y'all both did a great job. I don't know. I'm gonna pass.
No, what, Steven? You can't pass.
Dude, I can bank my vote.
You can't bank your vote?
No,
What?
I can vote on another one that's easier to vote on.
You
These
wanna
guys both did really good.
I
Oh
know.
my gosh, what are you talking
I
about
second
right
that.
now?
I'm going to pass
We
as
just
well.
make them up. Okay, yeah.
No.
What if everybody banks their vote? How would that work?
What are we banking?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We'll have a good savings.
Yeah. Do you want to think about it? And
yeah,
the
I
rest
gotta
of us?
think about it.
Okay.
All right, we'll start with Smitty. We're going to go the other end of the line. Smitty,
Sorry,
you
Micah.
started.
No, you're good.
So, as I like both of them, there's just action and animation in Zoidberg. even though it's not as original, it's a little bigger, a little more glass. He rocks when he stands, as we spoke about. Makes him a little more lively. I would have to go with Zoidberg.
One for Lot Boy, Mike Evans.
I do love Futurama. I do appreciate the Zoidberg. I lean in a little more towards a personal connection to the piece. I do like how you made the loop on the stethoscope, so it sits and faces you. It's got a nice action to the stand. I'm going with Kel. So now, Steven, your vote really matters.
We're back to you now.
One for one.
Banked.
Okay, so as much as I appreciate the story of Kel's, I gotta go with Zoidberg because it's not the stethoscope. Although it's readable as a stethoscope, I feel like it needs the story to sell it. And I know Blue Zoidberg is from another dimension. So I got to give it to Zoidberg. I was waiting for it to crack. I figured if one of them broke, I'd give it easy, but they didn't. So yeah.
Tough luck on
All
that one.
right.
Good job, guys.
And 2 out of 3, Lot Boy takes it home against Kel Mel.
That was really tough.
What did people say? What if people said the Lot Boy got 60% and Kel Melt's got 40?
And Lot Boy with the people's vote as well.
I love how you were like,
All
I'm
right,
done.
that
I
means we
want
get to see Kel Mel one more time tonight. He will try to bring it back for her redemption, back into the finale for next week. We'll be right back. The Haze Connect is a local Austin brand that has been in the cannabis game and knows good product. From their flower with a vast number of strains and consistent quality to their pre-rolls and their concentrates, they carry straight fire. Looking for a new favorite gummy? The Haze Connect has 10 and 20 milligram options in amazing flavors, and they all come in 2-pack options so you can sample them before you commit to a whole bag. You can check out all of their products at thehazeconnect.com or in person at every The Glassmith location. Cheers.
I came from the gutter and started with a Victor welding torch. Number 5, right?
Welding torch? Jesus.
Yeah, and guess what? The Carlisle CC number 5 has the same torch as the Victor in the center.
Oh, okay.
And I'm telling
The Haze Connect is a local Austin brand that has been in the cannabis game and knows good product. From their flower with a vast number of strains and consistent quality to their pre-rolls and their concentrates, they carry straight fire. Looking for a new favorite gummy? The Haze Connect has 10 and 20 milligram options in amazing flavors, and they all come in 2-pack options so you can sample them before you commit to a whole bag. You can check out all of their products at thehazeconnect.com or in person at every The Glassmith location. Cheers.
I came from the gutter and started with a Victor welding torch. Number 5, right?
Welding torch? Jesus.
Yeah, and guess what? The Carlisle CC number 5 has the same torch as the Victor in the center.
Oh, okay.
And I'm telling
The Haze Connect is a local Austin brand that has been in the cannabis game and knows good product. From their flower with a vast number of strains and consistent quality to their pre-rolls and their concentrates, they carry straight fire. Looking for a new favorite gummy? The Haze Connect has 10 and 20 milligram options in amazing flavors, and they all come in 2-pack options so you can sample them before you commit to a whole bag. You can check out all of their products at thehazeconnect.com or in person at every The Glassmith location. Cheers.
I came from the gutter and started with a Victor welding torch. Number 5, right?
Welding torch? Jesus.
Yeah, and guess what? The Carlisle CC number 5 has the same torch as the Victor in the center.
Oh, okay.
And I'm telling
The Haze Connect Connect is a local Austin brand that has been in the cannabis game and knows good product. From their flower with a vast number of strains and consistent quality to their pre-rolls and their concentrates, they carry straight fire. Looking for a new favorite gummy? The Haze Connect has 10 and 20 milligram options in amazing flavors. And they all come in 2-pack options so you can sample them before you commit to a whole bag. You can check out all of their products at thehazeconnect.com or in person at every The Glassmith location. Cheers.
I came from the gutter and started with a Victor welding torch. Number 5. Right?
Welding torch? Jesus.
Yeah, and guess what? The Carlisle CC number 5 has the same torch as the Victor in the center.
Oh, okay.
And I'm telling
The Haze Connect is a local Austin brand that has been in the cannabis game and knows good product. From their flower with a vast number of strains and consistent quality to their pre-rolls and their concentrates, they carry straight fire. Looking for a new favorite gummy? The Haze Connect has 10 and 20 milligram options in amazing flavors. And they all come in 2-pack options so you can sample them before you commit to a whole bag. You can check out all of their products at thehazeconnect.com or in person at every The Glassmith location. Cheers.
I came from the gutter and started with a Victor welding torch. Number 5, right?
Welding torch? Jesus.
Yeah, and guess what? The Carlisle CC number 5 has the same torch as the Victor in the center.
Oh, okay.
And I'm telling
The Haze Connect is a local Austin brand that has been in the cannabis game and knows good product. From their flower with a vast number of strains and consistent quality to their pre-rolls and their concentrates, they carry straight fire. Looking for a new favorite gummy? The Haze Connect has 10. Hello everyone and welcome back to the season 5 finale of Glassman Standing. We're in our first week of the finale bracket and we're going into our 4th round. Sriracha Cat won his round for the night, so he will be coming in to battle the first seed, Bam. Let's bring him on in here, coming in first. Bam, 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 bam!
Bam! Bam! Bam! Bam! Bam!
Hello. And coming in for his 2nd round tonight, let's bring him in.
Yo!
All right, welcome in, gentlemen. Sriracha, spin the wheel. Bam, would you like to spin the wheel?
Spin it up. No whammies. I heard somebody took a look at the whammy wheel, so hopefully we get something different. Oh!
Plus a minute. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. All right.
Sriracha
Are you ready
getting
for your
blessed.
45 seconds?
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, you
guys.
got a 2-minute bump earlier, huh?
Yeah.
During the middle of our rounds, I gave those pair of petty ditties to Marcus. He's now double diddied up. He's got a pink pair and he's got a blue pair. It's truly a parallel universe here tonight at Glassman Standing. Bam's, he don't even care. Huh? We've got 20 seconds left up on the board. You know, all of our sponsors are so amazing. I'd love to shout out the Haze Connect, a local brand that we are hugely in support of, along with all of these bans happening in Texas with smokable hemp products. Make sure you're fighting the good fight with us. 5 seconds left to pick their colors. And time's up. All right, let's get 21 minutes on the board for our competitors. All right. Yes, it's right behind Coda. Yeah, you guys gotta share it. All right, Sriracha, are you ready?
I am.
Bam.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Starting in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another round of Glassman Standing. It's your boy J-Box Glass on the microphone, and I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, Mr. 7. I'm also joined by 3 very special guests. I'm joined by Mr. Stephen Pierce. How are you doing, sir?
Doing great.
Hell yeah. I'm also joined by Mr. Micah Evans. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm a little distracted by what Bam's doing. We're also joined by Mr. Smitty Glass Art. How are you?
I'm above ground.
Oh, that's always a good sign.
Yeah.
He's drawing right now on the bench. It looks like he's doing some measuring.
I like it.
He's measuring out these blocks. Yeah. Each block, I believe, on our bench is about an inch.
Yep.
So he's looking to make... This is the most planning we've ever seen during a round of Glassman Standing. I think that extra minute gave him some confidence, but we are out of our whammy wheel extra time now. We are in the 20 minutes. Glassman Standing is live. Any ideas from the judges at what he might be sketching?
No.
Flower pot.
It just looks like a bucket.
3 lines. I'm thinking
3 lines.
Thinking he's going to, I don't know, maybe bend some stuff. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, I am not too sure. He's measuring things as well. He's got the measuring tape out.
Well, he did.
Sriracha's all gas, no brakes right now. He is moving. He is aware of his time, and he is moving accordingly.
Does he have any of it, though?
Bam's over
You've got
here.
some insider information.
Bam's over here talking to Sriracha right now, trying to get some clear.
Yeah.
This is very unorthodox for a Glassman Standing round. Bam hasn't put anything in its torch yet, and we're already we're 2 minutes into the round.
Oh, with the extra minute, yeah.
Do you feel like he might be kicking himself if things don't pan out for not moving at an expeditious rate?
You think he'll feel bad if he fails and goes to
the elimination bracket? Yes.
To the elimination bracket, yeah.
I think he will.
I think he'll regret it.
Yes. So as we saw last round, because Kel Meltz wasn't able to stop Lot Boy, she will be facing Nostalgia in the elimination bracket to figure out who will be going home tonight. The loser of this match will be facing Indo Glass to see who will be eliminated. So not a good position to be in. You want to make sure that you are winning as much as possible. And as I mentioned last round, the competitor who has never lost, the undefeated competitor, will face the sole survivor of the elimination bracket in the finals to see who will take home the championship. The undefeated competitor will still have another chance, though. So if you go all the way to the end undefeated, you'll have 2 chances in the finals to take home that belt. And it looks like Bam might be that guy. He's been doing it all season. He took 3 weeks off at the end just because he was so far ahead. He was tied with Lot Boy at the end of the season with 20 points. He's honestly my favorite, if I'm being honest. He has the most MVPs out of the season, too. Yeah, no, he's that guy, for sure. Bam is also a Glassman Standing rookie. This is his first season competing.
It's his first year glowing glass, isn't it? He's really new.
Is it? No.
Who?
Bam?
3 years.
Bam's glowing glass for 3 years?
3? Okay.
3? That's still a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
What he's been able to do has been jaw-dropping.
Well, he's got a real, engineering background. So I think the more time he has to plan, the more successful he's going to be. So if he moves into that other bracket, he might have some issues.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Want to come prepared for all scenarios and outcomes on Glassman Standing, as hard as it might be, but it looks like he's already made this shape to the size that he'd like it to be. It's within the parameters that he has set. What he's going to do with it, we will find out.
Mm-hmm.
What would you guys make for this round? I know I ask every round.
Oh, I came up with a good one.
Hey, what's up, Steven?
It's a great one.
I believe it.
I would kind of throw the round and make something terrible that wasn't anything, and then say that it's alternate reality. It's a really that's
where
how
I fumbled the
win.
bag.
You win by losing.
Okay, I can see that. Okay, almost going the opposite day with it. I see. Winning is losing in this alternate universe.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Michael, what would you make?
Man, I'm all out of ideas now. Fuck, I don't know.
Well,
yeah,
Mike, I believed you when you said you had a lot of ideas.
I said I'm all out of ideas.
Oh, I thought you said you had a lot. My bad. My bad.
No, this is everybody's got a pretty unique take so far. I'm liking everybody's. There's like the literal will take a reference straight out of something that like Zoidberg from an alternative universe to something very personal. So I don't know. It's all over the place. This one would have thrown me as a competitor.
The topic?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little interesting. I think next week's topic is going to really test a lot of competitors' creativity for sure.
Sweet.
A bag of joints, like just a bunch of little mini joints, and it would be in the reality where you could still smoke weed.
Oh, man.
Oh,
That's
man.
sad. That makes me real sad. What is this? He's just whipping out machinery. Bam's got a whole fucking... Oh, excuse me, YouTube. A whole freaking setup here. Yeah, man, I don't know what he's doing. What is this? Do you guys know what this is?
A little pinchy grabby holder thingy.
I believe it. Okay. I'm gonna get that
It's got
tattoo
two
on
of
me.
them.
I assume it's gonna be to hold the glass in place at some point or the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I use these a lot. But most of the time when I'm using a hand torch.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it does look like he's going for something a little bit more bulky. Is he gonna connect these two ends? Yeah, I have no clue where Bam is going with this. He's wearing a Star Trek pendant. So
I know.
I don't know if that'll.
I was
lean
I was
into-
waiting for him to make something.
Yep.
You think he's making the Enterprise? I don't know what that would have to do with parallel universe, but
Be a funny looking Enterprise.
There you go. Boom.
like I said, Bam has made some of the more impressive pieces on the show, having the most MVPs and the most points. So he's got to be
Fighter.
on the money with it. A TIE Fighter.
There you go.
Yeah, I can see it.
That's in the Star Trek.
I wonder where
That's
Sriracha
worse.
is going.
They're like same
Yeah.
alternate universe.
Right. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Star Wars as if Star Trek was cool. That's the universe that Star Wars lives in.
Dude.
Are you a
Come
Star
on.
Trek fan, Micah?
I'm
sorry.
both. I'm both.
Oh, okay. Well, Star Wars is just infinitely better.
That is true. Well, until the new ones. The original.
Yeah, the newer Star Wars did kind of suck a lot.
Yeah. But there've been a lot of sucky Star Treks too. So.
Yeah, we're not giving them credit. They've earned some stinkers.
Yeah, shout out William Shatner.
Hell yeah.
Shout out.
I've always thought
Shout out.
Mickelson like the William Shatner of flame working, you know.
You know the original Michael Myers mask was modeled after his face?
Yeah, it was one of his masks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they spray painted it white,
White,
and dyed
yeah.
the hair brown.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Do we have a toilet?
A toilet.
Yeah.
You know what I would make? I think for this round, I would make a piece of bacon frying two people in a pan. I'd make two little stick figures in a pan, and maybe a giant piece of bacon just frying. Alternate universe where the food eats people.
Or you could just put the butthole where the mouth is on
Oh
the
my
face.
gosh! Yeah, that's true. You could put an anus where the mouth is, and then you have a nice little sculpture of Kurt.
Hey!
Oh. Love you, Kurt.
Damn.
No, he's watching in the back. He'll make his way up here soon enough, I assume. I have no clue where Bam is going with this. Viewers, if anybody in the chat would like to take a guess, please let me know. I'd love to find out, because I have no idea.
Oh,
I have no clue.
I do. I know exactly what he's doing.
You know what he's making now?
Yeah, I'm not telling you.
Okay. Well, maybe 13 Blowing on 30 will tell us if we ask her.
That's not
kindly.
fair.
How
We just hit the 10 minute second mark, so we're just about at the Hayes time
roll of questions. So let's find out what these competitors are making. Sriracha Cat, for your second round of the night, what are you making?
Making Rick and Morty's portal gun.
Rick and Morty's portal gun. They've been yapping and yapping about Rick and Morty over at the judging bench. And Bam, what are you making, sir?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What are you making?
I am making what's called a visor. I don't know if you remember Star Trek Next Generation, but it's Geordie LaForge.
Uh-huh.
The guy from Reading Rainbow, he wore a visor over his eye.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's a visual instrument sensory organ replacement.
Oh.
Right?
Yes, very interesting. And my question for you is, if you won the $1,000, what would you do with it?
I think I'd buy some more tools.
Hell, yeah, that's always a great answer. Keep the career pumping and flowing with a great supply of glass and tools. They've got 9 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. This is round 4. We're going to see who takes it home and who will have to compete another round tonight. I'll be right back.
Thank you. 13 blowing on 30. So we have Rick and Morty's portal gun, sick. And then we have, Michael, you're going to have to explain this a little bit. It's from Star Trek.
The Next Generation.
Yeah, so it's the ship? Or no, it's the visor. It's the visor.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Like an X-Men?
Yeah, that Cyclops wears?
Yeah, it's not that one.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Yeah. All this one does is help him read, you know. It doesn't...
Inspire the youth.
Yeah.
It tells you to read and inspires the youth.
This is...
Yeah, as someone who grew up watching Reading Rainbow, this one really hits home for me. Not all of them land, Steven. Not all of them land.
Okay, we'll take a look, dude. It's in a book.
Yeah.
Right?
Take a look. It's a Reading Rainbow.
It's Reading Rainbow.
That's right.
Yeah.
I can go anywhere, dog. Yes, I do. In between the lines and reading. Oh! Dropping his glass. And Reading Rainbow really saved me. PBS Kids was gas.
It's a little wonk.
Yep. Yep.
It's hard.
The bridge is.
It's not bridging.
Bridging, but it's also he's getting both sides
Yeah.
hot. So
It's like rapping it.
Yeah.
Which is okay. He's overcoming adversity here. He's got plenty of time left.
Really cool. Looks like we got a lot of love and support for both of these competitors. Everybody's excited for this matchup.
Sriracha's making a golf club?
He's making the portal gun from Rick and Morty. He's making Rick's portal gun. Yeah. Now, we've seen a variation of Rick's portal gun on this show before from Miss Kel Melks during one of our episodes. But she went for smaller is baller. Went for a very detailed version of Rick and Morty's portal gun. This has got to be at least 5 times the size.
Pepper? You think there's going to be a pepper on it?
I mean, I would say probably yes.
Probably, right?
Knowing Sriracha, I wouldn't put it past him. Oh, he's working with, is that Neptunium? No, that's not Neptunium. I'm stupid. That was a tungsten.
That was a tungsten pick, yes.
It looked, I saw the metallic shine. Okay, I got a little confused. He's making a hole, though.
Maybe in an alternate universe.
Maybe in an alternate universe. It'd be different. We use tools as color, and color as tools. Whoa.
A different dimension? What is the theme exactly?
Parallel universe.
Parallel universe.
Mm-hmm. So what exactly, how would you bring the visor into the topic of parallel universe? What does it have to do with parallel universe?
I think you sell it, and the story is how you do it. He might have like a narrative that made sense to him that he's going to explain to us, I think, later. If it exists in real life, then I guess it's a parallel universe.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that argument.
I don't know.
How much does playing into the topic factor into your judging?
How much does the story? Well, it's about 25% approximately.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
With 4 categories, they're staring us in the face.
Yeah.
Yep. Execution, creativity, story, and cleanliness.
You guys listen to this thing?
No, we read it.
Okay.
I got called
This is more of a
arbitrary
suggestion.
the last time I read that and said something.
Oh.
I was like, there's 2 of something that lacks creativity, and they were like, you're arbitrary.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Nobody used that word. That's way too big.
Oh, it was used.
Yeah. 3 syllables or under here.
They were a bunch of degenerates. We don't know that kind of word.
Sub threes. I mean, I know that you do, but the youth here. They didn't have Reading Rainbow.
No, they didn't. So I was surprised they knew that, actually.
Who, me?
That word. No, the person who said that.
Oh,
It's a pretty big word for someone your age, I guess.
Arbitrary or Reading Rainbow?
I mean, there's one word and 2 words. Know the difference, right? You literally just said 2 words opposed to 1.
Okay, fair point.
Yeah.
There's one show title.
Man, this portal gun is coming out pretty nice. As an avid Rick and Morty watcher,
It's looking good. It's looking good.
Now, is it functional?
So I'm wondering
Can
why
it
it
take
has a
me to
hole in
another
it. Is he
universe?
gonna make it a functional piece? Kind of curious.
I feel like he has.
Or is it just going to be a vent hole?
Oh, when he closes it.
Yeah.
No vacuum.
4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4:20
That's a
on
good.
the clock.
That's a good number.
Bam is really trying to get this thing done. It doesn't look like he's going to work with any color for this project either. He's relying on the scale and the skill required to make this piece. Doesn't want anything flashy, not looking for any colors, no patterns, no designs.
Okay, say you're going to make this
Definitely
piece.
going to a
There it is.
You're going to make the visor, Micah. You got 20 minutes to do it. What's your game plan going into it?
More scattered bridging.
Yeah.
You need to support that from other sides. You know, this would be a hindsight thing.
Yes, yeah.
Now, yeah, and shoot, it's hard. I might have gone a little more of the curve instead of the angles because I feel like that visor
Was a little flowy, a little more
There were
roundy.
no angles on
spacey.
that.
right. Maybe I'm not remembering it exactly right. There may have been some angle. No.
I mean, I would have went smaller because obviously it takes more time to do something bigger.
Smaller is baller.
And I would have fumed it with gold if that was allowed because you know how that was kind of gold.
Yeah.
Bam came into this playoffs 3-1 at the end of the season, coming in with a W before he finished about 3 or 4 weeks ago since we last saw him. He's riding the momentum, he's riding the waves, he's feeling himself, he's feeling good. He's using that mini torch that Micah had alluded to earlier in the round.
I'm still kind of
smaller torch tip too. Definitely.
I'm still kind of wondering as to how that links to an alternate universe.
I agree. I'm excited to see how he wraps it all together and puts a bow on it, but I don't see how this is really parallel universe.
There were so many parallel universe episodes in Star Trek, you could probably tie it in pretty easy.
Yeah.
But is that enough, you feel like? Is that enough
for
of a link?
Zoidberg?
It was enough for Zoidberg, yeah.
But Zoidberg, I think, met a couple more of the criteria with its.
It was a specific version of
and its
Zoidberg
heat,
from
you
a
know.
parallel
Well,
universe.
color as well.
Yeah.
I think
we
that
really
color.
skipped Spliffy on that too, where the Zoidberg took down Kel, the story, and then his previous one, the story took down the character.
Yeah.
I feel like I
Obviously
would
4 different pieces.
I would score things a little higher with anybody who uses color over not.
I agree.
Like that story's gonna have to match like super tight. Otherwise, color wins over clear every time.
Yeah, I do feel like that leans
Bullshit.
into the creativity. Oh, Micah, you disagree? You said bullshit?
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped it. It's on the floor.
Color hides pathetic people's skills.
Oh,
It's
man.
also
We got to
less
break.
forgiving,
Bam's
though. You
visor
gotta
is
agree.
snapped.
What is?
Color.
Fuck no.
Really?
Yeah, you can see every error. You can hide so many
Bam
errors.
is
in
done.
color.
It's
I do agree
over.
with you
Bam
there.
is finished. His piece is broken.
You can't hide anything.
He tried
Yeah.
to fix it, but it's broken. It is broken. It is broken.
That sucks.
He's got 45 seconds here.
He's attempting to
One thing
reattach.
on the clear thing.
He's shaking his head. He doesn't believe it. He doesn't believe
I
that
like
this is
it.
happening to him.
Get it.
He's had so much
Yeah,
luck
that's-
on his side this entire season. Everything is played out accordingly. This is the first hiccup, and what a time for it to appear. The journey to the championship looks so clear, but now we are in murky waters.
Or he's playing.
You know
ready
what?
to do it.
Sriracha is gleaming with confidence. He's grabbing his piece out of the kiln.
9, 8, 7, 6.
He's got the
5,
portal gun.
4,
We have the
3,
visor. The
and
pieces
they're
are down.
Good job.
Torches are off. High fives are up in the air if they want. But next, we're going to have our judging round, and our judging is going to be brought to you by Puffco. Puffco, innovation for elevation.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys, there was a smell, and we were fixing it.
Hell yeah.
All right. Welcome to the judging portion of our round. I'm going to have both of our competitors stand right here, explain what they made, and then our special guest judges will let us know who takes home the win. And make sure you're voting on that YouTube poll at home because we're going to see who takes the people's vote as well, just for funsies. All right, you guys. We'll go ahead and have Sriracha go first since he had finished first. You speak.
So, I mean, we got pretty blessed, or I got pretty blessed for getting extra time both rounds, and I didn't need it this time, I guess. I made Rick and Morty's portal gun from Rick and Morty because it's my favorite cartoon, and it's about parallel universes. But in this universe, Rick is not a scientist. He is a scientific glassblower. So his portal gun is also a pipe.
Are right there. Very nice. Thank you, Sriracha. And Bam, take it away.
Hey, so I made Geordi LaForge's visor from Star Trek. Yep, that's it. And I had a little mishap along the way, but got it put back together in a way that's still wearable.
Amazing. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to flip this back over and send it to the judges. We are going to start with you, Stephen Pierce.
I gotta go with the portal gun. The visor is awesome. It's super ambitious, and you came at it with a game plan and did a good job attacking that for a first go here. But the portal gun, spot on, alternate universe. Let's go. Nice job.
Awesome.
No
That's
pepper.
one for Sriracha, Micah Evans.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a big fan of the ambition, the engineering, and the tool use on the visor, but I definitely have to give it to the function and color and execution on, yeah.
All right, 2 for Sriracha, Cat Smitty.
Vote at home.
I really couldn't have said it any better. So I agree with my cohorts here. I like the pipe function, and yeah.
Amazing.
Sriracha Cat.
Sriracha Cat with 3 for 3, taking home the win for his second time tonight. All right, you guys, what did the people say?
What did people say? Well, the people just told me that we're going to scroll down and see that Sriracha Cat has 54% and Bam has 46%.
And Sriracha with the people's vote as well. Let's freaking go, guys. We've got 2 more rounds for y'all tonight, so stick around. We're going to get a finalized bracket for next week.
I totally agree with you on the clear thing.
No, I agree. Yeah.
It's totally not forgiving in ways that you could see me.
I was thinking about an upper decker. I could make an upper decker. That would be pretty sweet.
Upper decker?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what an upper decker
What's
is?
an upper decker, guys?
It's where you...
You want to have us over your apartment? Yeah. No, go ahead.
It's when you poop,
Oh.
in the top tank of a toilet.
What?
Yeah.
Who does
Then you
that?
put the lid back on.
Classic.
What do you mean classic? What?
It's way too late.
What kind of parties you been to, Mr. Seven?
Ones where I leave upper deckers.
Oh man, could you imagine? Just like you clean, like you throw this crazy house party, you have the night of your life, you meet the girl of your dreams, whole 9 yards, everything goes great. You clean up, everything goes well. Your parents come home, and then your dad goes to use the bathroom, and he just.
Sriracha is about to actually use the portal gun, so we thought we'd show y'all. Yeah, you go into another dimension. He's got the kiln gloves on. Hopefully he doesn't burn his lips like the last time Billy tried to demonstrate his piece.
No, it's a little hot. He's gonna fucking hold it with the glove.
I have a.
But he's gonna put it to his mouth.
Sewing machine I'm working on right now.
Oh look, he's wetting his lips. Wetting his lips, making sure it's ready. Just take a small hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He's off. He's off. All right, sorry guys. Now the ad is gonna replay.
I was thinking about an upper decker. I could make an upper decker. That would be pretty sweet.
Upper decker?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what an upper decker
What's
is?
an upper decker, guys?
It's where you.
You want to have us over your apartment? Yeah. Like, no, go ahead.
It's when you poop.
Oh.
In the top tank of a toilet.
What?
Yeah.
Who does that?
Then you put the lid back on.
Classic.
What do you mean classic? What?
It's way too late.
What kind of parties you been to, Mr. Seven?
Ones where I leave upper deckers.
Oh man, could you imagine? Just like you clean, like you throw this crazy house party, you have the night of your life, you meet the girl of your dreams, whole 9 yards, everything goes great. You clean up, everything goes well. Your parents come home, and then your dad goes to use the bathroom, and he just finds an upper decker, and then like the entire operation's ruined because some dude decided to take a shit in your toilet tank. Man, I'd be tweaked out.
Yeah, that's the plan. Man.
See, like every time, I was about to say, every time that I do it, I like laugh to myself because I think about that.
No, that's terrible. The look on their father's face when they find your poop.
Like it just being like weeks later, and then being like, what smells in here? Like,
man.
And then they open up the thing.
Yep. I flush and I flush and I flush.
Yeah,
still there.
Now, Mr. Evans, I heard that you spent some time at the Penland School of Crafts, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I did.
From about, how long were you there, 2011, 2015?
That was about 4 years, yeah.
What was your time like there?
It was great. I mean, it's like living at Disney World, so it's like once you get a peek behind the curtain, it turns into normal life. Penland School of Craft is this little school in the mountains of the Blue Ridge Mountains outside of Asheville.
Awesome.
It's a little paradise for people that make stuff.
And you had a pretty special position there, no? You were the resident in glass?
Yeah, they do a residency. They have 7 resident artists at a time. There's like 7 studios in this 100-year-old barn, and they give you a studio and an apartment and then meals for 3 years. And then your only obligation is to make whatever you want. Yeah, you don't have to do anything for the school, or
so you owned everything that you...
Yeah, and it's like for artists that are like going through a transitional point in their career. So it's like for people that have been, I wouldn't say successful artists, but have been like working artists for a while. And like sometimes it's like a ceramicist wants to develop their painting skills, or like maybe shift medium. Or for me, it was like get the time to work on a body of work I wouldn't normally get to work on because you're so busy trying to make money to pay the bills. You don't get to make like the ambitious stuff that like, you know? So for me, it changed my life.
I'm excited to see what Jason's gonna make. He's made some wild things so far. He is the most creative glassblower on the show, in my opinion. It's been one of my favorite to watch so far this season as well. Kind of just does what he feels like, you know what I mean? He doesn't try to pander to the judges at all. He just stays true to himself.
He's gonna make an entire Vegas casino.
That's what I'd make one of those hourglass timers.
That would be cool. That'd be hard. How would you get the sand in there?
I don't know. That's the hard part.
Frit?
Yeah, you'd have to make your own frit, right?
Yeah.
To take it back.
That's the hard part.
He's done it before.
Maybe he can sneak some frit into the studio.
It was that last one we were talking about.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a good strategy because apparently it was so loud in there nobody could think. So, it's a good distraction too.
You think that's what Jason's going for? He's going for an hourglass?
I mean, that's what made me think of it. He might be.
Oh, he does have that tool that helps him make frit on the fly. He has that 3D printed tool that crushes glass.
Is it next to
You guys might have just read his mind.
What are you talking about, J-Bax?
What do you mean?
What is this tool?
He's got a 3D printed frit crusher.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Glass Man Standing Season 5 finale. We're getting into our last 2 rounds of the bracket tonight, and J-Box wanted me to emphasize that these 2 last rounds are win or go home. So whoever loses this round will be leaving the playoffs. So it's a high pressure situation. That being said, we've got some great competitors going head to head. There will be no shortage of competition. So let's bring them on in here. Coming in again right after the other, back to back. Bam, bam, bam.
Bam, 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 bam.
He is wearing a different outfit, so I'm going to call him his OG name. Let's bring him in. All right, welcome in, gentlemen. Indo, will you spin that wheel for us?
Spin it up. God, no whammies, please. Please, no whammies. Endo's already had to deal with gloves. It would suck if he got something even worse. Like limited tools.
North Star.
North Star.
Ooh, okay,
right.
guys. So, whoever wins this round will go home with these North Star knuckles.
Hey.
It looks like it is Galaxy. Some Galaxy knuckles for our glass blower.
Some shorts.
Shout out to North Star. All right. 45 seconds. Are y'all ready? Okay, I'm waiting for you, girl.
Endo's got a fire in his eyes, dog.
All right. Starting.
Put the black back on.
Go ahead,
no,
y'all.
he's not playing.
I'm
not
gonna
gonna fuck up with
Shout out to North Star Glass for providing us with some great sponsorship this season. You know, the competitors have landed on some great wheel picks tonight. We gave away a pair of Heady Ditties. Now we're giving away these North Star knuckles. It's great to keep our community replenished and refilled. And we couldn't do it without all these great sponsors. You know, shout out Cusco, one of our favorite vaporizing devices. They keep us lit, innovated, and elevated. They've got about 15 seconds left on the board.
Seconds.
And then we will get this 5th round of the night started. As I said, it is win or go home. It looks like it could be. And time is up. Time is up for our competitors. All right. 20 minutes coming up on the board. I'm shaking in my boots.
We have Bluetooth. Dude, I did not get ready for round 2 because I was just here on my fucking tools are over there.
You need us to grab
I
your
need
tools.
a Bluetooth.
Okay. You want to go grab your tools real quick?
Can I?
Yeah,
Can
go
I
ahead.
grab my Bluetooth? Is
Yeah,
that cool? Do you
yeah.
mind?
No, that's so fine. We did force Bam to go back to back, so I'm gonna give him a second to go grab his things. Yeah. Gives Indo more time to think, more time to plan, get into his element. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna pick more colors. Who's gonna stop me? Not you. Never." But I would never ask you to do that.
Anybody vote up to me?
Acknowledge Endo's back to black.
Yo.
Why'd he go back to black?
Big. We do appreciate it.
Why'd Endo
And
go
you know,
back to black?
The white outfit that he's got on, it's very shocking compared to your normal black outfit.
Normal black one, yeah, I
Like,
know.
this is really a strange parallel universe. Kurt's looking at me like he's upset.
Nothing yet. We're waiting on Bam
has
to grab his
his
tools.
I went outside to go fart.
Oh, okay.
Look
Well,
at him. Show
have
Kurt's
fun
face
with
to
that.
him. Look, he's so angry at us.
Well, if you guys are watching, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share the live stream. We do Glass Man Standing videos on YouTube every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon. So make sure you guys check those out. Hit the notification bell so you guys know whenever we have a new episode dropping. We're always doing new stuff for you guys, keeping the people entertained. We got shorts, we got long-form videos, we got short-form videos. All of the content for all of the people, for all of the fans who want to see their favorite glassblowers and artists. Love you guys. Thank you for your continued support, and we'll continue to do our job.
Love y'all. Hashtag love glass. Hashtag love our competitors. Hashtag love our judges. Hashtag stalling. Hashtag
stalling.
time. Hashtag Bam, where are you, Bam?
Yeah, shout out to the sponsors.
Hashtag leave who you think is gonna win in the comments right now. Place your bets right now. No real gambling though. That's not the type of thing we run here.
Wow, thanks, 13Blood130, for clarifying that and making sure that the people at home know. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. We have former Glass Man Standing champion Endo Glass going up against Bam. Bam has been doing amazing this season, as I've continued to mention the entire night. Bam has 2 MVPs on the season, which means half of his points from the season came from MVPs. He finished 3-1, looking good. Endo had a bit of a rougher journey to these playoffs. He's 3-3, made his return, but you know he's still in there. What? I gotta let the people know. All right, you're still in this. You can still win this. There's $1,000 on the line. You're wearing all black. You know what the issue is? You should have brought Johnny. You should have brought Johnny. That's where the issue is.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, I said you should have brought Johnny.
I know. Chippy's just not fucking doing it.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Johnny holds so much
An
power.
issue.
Yeah, but I believe this is the one. I think you're locked in.
I'm gonna come back and judge next time and bring
God.
all the juju
Oh,
for every
God.
round. That's how it's gonna be.
I'm 0-1 in Endo judging my rounds.
You hadn't seen Endo point 2.
Oh God, I'm
We're
scared.
gonna blame it on Odney. Y'all caused this shit. The rift in the universes. Yeah.
We're living
I
in an
guarantee you
alternate
none
universe.
of these motherfuckers have ever seen another color on me.
Yeah.
Oh hell
Still
no! I didn't
work.
see the white. That was strange. Now you look like the Grim
I love
Grim
you guys.
Reaper.
You know motherfuckers is a term of endearment, correct?
Yes, all of us. This is true. This is true.
Guess what, guys? Bam is back.
Hey, what's
Bam,
up?
bam, bam, bam.
That's
All
true.
right.
Bam is back.
Hello.
Let's
Thank you.
get this show on the road. Endo, are you feeling ready? Bam.
Yeah.
Are you feeling ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. Timer's up there, starting in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. Bam,
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another round of Glass Man Standing. It's your boy J-Box Glass on the microphone once again, and I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, Mr. 7. Meow. Oh, that was nice. We're also joined by Mr. Smitty Glass Art. How are you doing, sir?
Doing well.
Hell yeah. We're also joined by Micah Evans. How are you?
I'm all right.
Hell yeah. We also have Mr. Steven Pierce here as well. You, sir, you're doing okay?
Great.
Hell yeah. No meows from the judges. No meows. Couldn't get that out of them. Well, we have an interesting matchup, as I was saying while we were getting ready for the round. We have Bam versus Endo. 2 very skilled competitors who have been doing fantastic so far. Endo has put forth several good... What's wrong?
They got here by doing fantastic. I think you're right.
Okay, so the elimination bracket is definitely not the place you want to be. All games in the elimination bracket are win or go home. Both of these competitors have taken losses in this playoff tournament already, so if they do drop the ball again, they will be going home. So
That's it.
you know, not the best position to be in, but I know that if anybody could win this tournament from the elimination bracket, it's these 2 competitors. It's a longer road, but it's worth it. It'll be worth it in the end.
So why did the chicken cross the park?
Oh, I did the chicken cross the park.
To get to the other slide.
Hey.
Micah. Don't encourage that. Mr. 7 found that really funny.
I like dumb jokes, sorry.
The dumb
Doing
one. I heard
dead
a dumb
air.
one this week. It was, what do you call a cow's knees?
What do you call a cow's knees?
Burger joint.
I love that.
Yeah, I
one.
know what a burger joint is.
That's awesome.
There you go.
That is awesome.
What's a burger joint?
That'd be a good parallel
Like a burger
universe.
place?
Yeah.
Oh! I thought this was like an engineering thing. I thought this was science. I was like, what's a burger joint?
That was
This was a
great.
glass technique or
Another
something.
thing they outlawed.
Yeah.
Did you see Steven's last piece, man? He used a burger joint. I would have believed that. I would have believed that so
I
easily.
just got this.
Yeah.
I'm a very trusting and gullible individual.
Like from a children's story, I used to read the kids.
Steven's got a new tattoo. I just noticed.
Tattoo.
Oh, done by who?
This guy Jason.
You take clips? Right, sorry.
But like mostly does anime kind of characters. Yeah, like a lot of more illustration style.
Okay,
so
cool.
I wanted to get this tattoo for a little bit of a mouse and a strawberry from a book that I used to read my kids.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And so it's cute.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's sick. Do you kids blow glass at all?
They've blown glass before. My daughter, I got her a torch for her birthday a number of years ago.
Billy, can I have a torch for my birthday?
She's
Sorry,
come
just gotta
out
throw that out
and
there.
used it a few times. We've made some projects, and with my son too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Mostly, we have some other glass blowers that have kids. Karma Glass, the Karma Tribe. When they come into town, a couple times, like his daughter and my daughter have blown glass together in the garage.
That's cool.
And that's been cool to see happen.
Yeah, no, you don't get to see it too often, but I love when you get to see, I guess, parent and child work together on art, especially seeing, like Little Bear be out there doing stuff, and cooking with Banjo and doing all that nice stuff. So it's nice to see,
Encouraging
families,
that, and just like encouraging that creativity and like making things, crafting, and just using your hands in general. I feel like is a cool thing. So.
And I think that's what's going to be, I guess, I don't know what the word would be, but I guess like the moving force in pushing forward towards the future of glassblowing, like trying to start earlier. The earlier people get on the torch, the more skilled they'll be, and I guess overall the field will, advance.
Yeah.
High tide, all boats float. The earlier you start, I think overall the entire industry will be better because of it. It'll bring more eyes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what the future of glassblowing is going to be. Where do you
They're
guys
gonna
think
go
it's going to go?
Back to male joints.
Male joints?
Yeah.
Is this like a burger joint?
Inner
No,
joints. Inner joints. I don't think we can
Swing
be
arms.
assuming the gender of these things.
Inner.
So just like the inner joints.
Yeah.
And then the domeless nails. Come on. Swing arms.
Swing arms.
Alternate dimension of universe of the male joint running it. I guess maybe not.
Red hot titanium is all I'm thinking.
Just screaming hot titanium devs.
Yeah, let's get these kids dabbing.
Where it tastes like a little bit of a
Not the
battery
kids.
when you hit it.
Not the kids.
No.
Somebody said vote for Bam in chat. What do we get in the chat, Mr. Seven? How are the fans enjoying the matchup so far?
Very good. I'm still waiting back on this joke that said why is Helen Keller a bad driver, and I'm still waiting on the answer.
Punchline.
So,
I mean, there's a few reasons.
Well,
But
if you couldn't see or hear, I feel like those are pretty big issues when you're driving.
I was waiting for the punchline.
You should be able to do one of those two things while driving, I think. Preferably the seeing part.
So while we're waiting, I got one. What do you call, or what happens when you cross a hippie with a ninja?
What do you get?
I feel like I know this.
Peace and quiet.
Wow, that's that's a good one.
PG, bro. PG.
I like PG Smitty.
I know you do.
YouTube compliant Smitty.
It's funny.
Smitty, Micah, do you guys have kids?
No, I don't think so.
No.
You said you don't think so?
Nice, Micah.
I don't have any, unless they're four-legged and furry, and that's it.
Okay, that's fine.
Animals, man, animals.
Well, if you visited a sperm donation clinic sometime in 2002, Micah Evans,
Hey.
might want to give him a call. might want to ring
Nice.
up the boy.
Damn.
Money was tight back in the day, all right? You had to do what you had to do.
I mean,
I'm teasing.
Don't start preaching the rules of the road like George Carlin, man. I don't know if you know that movie, Jay and Silent Bob or whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
I love George Carlin. George Carlin's gas. I've been
Oh, yeah.
listening to a lot of his older stand-up recently.
He's baller for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is
I'm always
it, the
a
7
fan
words
of,
you shouldn't say on a TV set? It's one of my favorite comedy sets. It's great.
He's the comedy philosopher. He's always good. Yeah.
One of my favorites was they're in a club and you ain't in it.
Yeah. I listened to that one recently. That's a good one.
That's for real.
It's true. There's a big old party going on.
So he's got access to a mini torch, and now he doesn't want to use it?
Right?
Made a bit of a fuss about it, but I mean, validly so. He was expecting it to be there, but I guess now that it's there, he's decided that he shouldn't rely on it so much because it might not always be an option. I'm not too sure what he's piecing together, though. Looks like he's going smaller as baller.
He's got a little skull happening, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I was
Moving at a
looking
much
upside
quicker
down.
pace.
It's like bunny rabbit?
Yes.
Bam
is repeatedly checking the time here. Moving with a bit more efficiency than he did last round. He's got this coil pod going. I think that's a ghost coil pod. He's starting to draw on it with some either China Black or Jet Black, it looks like. The winner of this matchup is going to go home with some Galaxy from North Star Glass. Some nice color to take home. Free color is always nice. Take as much free color as you can. Both of these competitors are being very abstract with their pieces right now. Still early on, though. We'll find out. Looks like we're going to have that halftime report coming on soon. So 13 Blowing on 30 will let us know for sure what these competitors are indulging in. Bam is vibing. He's dancing. He's rocking back and forth. Billy gets mad at me for doing that on the torch. Messes up your center of gravity and everything. Oh,
Your
13
center
blown.
of gravity?
I was running past it, Steven. 13 Blowing on 30. How are you, girl?
Hello guys, we just hit the 10-minute mark, meaning it's time for the Haze Connect halftime free roll of questions. Let's see what these guys are making. Indo Glass, what are you making this round?
Head pool.
Ooh, amazing. I'm excited to see him. And Bam, Samantha, what are you making?
I'm making an astronaut helmet Puffco pivot top.
Ooh, very interesting. A little functionality going here too. All right, well, they've got 9 minutes and 35 seconds left up on the board. As I said earlier, this is win or go home, so we're going to see who takes home the W.
Thank you, 13 Blowing on 30. Wow. Yeah, still a little on the fence about how this is being linked back to Parallel Universe on Bam's side. Astronaut helmet pivot top is sick. But, I mean, like, I guess astronaut you could tie in easier to Parallel Universe. He's an astronaut on a journey and he got stuck in a Parallel Universe or something like that, and he turned into a pivot top.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The center of gravity is off or something.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'd be dancing in the studio and moving a lot, and apparently that throws off the center of your piece.
Oh. Yeah.
Doing all this and all that messes everything up.
Totally. I could get behind
center
that.
of gravity and things.
Yeah.
8:40 on the clock. 8:40. Parallel Universe. It's such a difficult topic, I feel like. So much so that I gotta ask you guys once again, what would you make this round?
Probably something like shorter, lower to the ground, more centralized mass.
What do you mean exactly? What do you mean? Like
some sort of center of gravity.
Yeah.
Gravity centering device, I would say.
I was gonna say, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Keep a hold of gravity. Anti-music.
It's an anti-music, anti-dancing, gravitational pulling device.
So I thought Sriracha. Oh no, not Sriracha. Who was it that had the little butt plug charm on the table?
Lot Boy.
Lot Boy. So I don't know where that went or what was wrong with that, but I think I would go with the person in the butt plug.
Yeah, I like that.
It's like the weed leaf smoking the person.
You would put a person inside of a butt plug.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
just
person
the feet
is the
sticking
butt
out.
plug
Okay.
to the.
Okay. I
Yeah.
like that. I'm
Yep.
here for that.
Yep.
I'm here for that. Micah, you?
Yeah, I'm into it. Oh wait, what would I make?
Yeah, not the butt plug. You not the butt plug.
Man, I don't know.
Saved your life.
No, for real.
Just saved your life.
Like I said, this is I would not do well with this. Well, I'd need a week, you know, especially knowing that like you don't just have to have one good idea, but you could be competing like 2 or 3 times tonight. That you would have to be able to, you know, knock it out each time.
Yeah, Kelmel's having to run through 3 rounds tonight. Insane.
That's
stamina.
rough.
Yeah.
It's a rough one. It's a rough one. If she is able to take home the championship belt next week, it'll definitely be a journey, to say the least.
She's got the skills, so we'll see.
I believe in Kel Cooks.
I think you really want to hear what I would make this round.
What would you make this round?
Since we're on the topic of butt stuffing things, I would just make a turd taking a human.
That's her taking a human.
That's all I got.
That's true. That's true. You think you could make another Mr. Hanky in 20 minutes?
If it's like this big.
Oh, for sure. You got that.
A little turd with a little stick figure coming out its back end.
You think you could probably make a little toilet too if you make it small enough? You got enough time. I think you can pull it off.
I don't know about that. But
I believe.
I maybe have it just like standing on a pedestal, like bent over.
Like
the
him
human
squatting.
coming out. Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
Oh, it's a little helicopter-y dude.
Yep.
What is that from?
I'm not too sure.
The skull that has a little.
What's Indo's piece from?
I want to say he said Deadpool, but I don't.
It is.
It's Deadpool?
It's one of the
yeah.
Deadpools
Yeah.
in the Wolverine Deadpool.
It is. Yeah. Yep.
I just
Skull-
watched that movie
like
on a
Skull
plane.
Pool or something.
Yep.
Deadpool 2?
3.
3,
Deadpool
yeah.
Wolverine.
Oh, I forgot they have 3 now. Man.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, it was. It was just.
Oh yeah, good movies.
Just dumb enough. It was perfect.
Yeah, they nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Having Chris Evans come back as the Human Torch, it's hilarious.
That's right. Yeah. Flame on.
Flame on. This movie's been out for like a year now. If you haven't seen it, that's on you. It's on Disney Plus. All right. Yeah, this astronaut helmet, it's looking good. It's the story that I'm waiting on. I'm not a judge, but I am intrigued to see how this goes.
I'm
Just
curious. I'm really curious if they got time to practice these second ideas.
Yeah.
You know.
I was talking to Kel Meltz about this the other day while we were planning out the tournament and everything like that, and we had talked about the possibility of making 2 pieces in a night. I think everybody was going to be at least required to make 2 pieces, but then there was going to be that one person who has to make 3, and it ended up being her. So sometimes things just don't pan out the way that you expect.
Yeah.
But alas, we are here, and we are making it work. Next week is going to be interesting as well. We're going to decide our champion. I believe we'll have 2 matches in the elimination bracket, and then 3 matches in the winner's bracket. I believe that's how it's going to go. Or 2 in the elimination bracket, 2 in the winner's bracket, and then finals.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we'll
Is
have
that-
our Glass Man Standing champion.
Is that going to be all on Tuesday?
Yes, all next week. Yeah. Verified. So we'll have 5 matches next week with a potential 6th match. depending on if that undefeated competitor at the finals loses that first match. And again, just want to thank you guys, everybody who's at home watching right now. It's 9:50. It's round 5. We got one more round after this. It's the first of 2 elimination rounds. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you guys have been here for the entire time, comment your favorite piece. I believe we're still doing MVP tonight. We're still going to do MVP voting.
Nice.
It's not going to have as much weight. You're not going to get the 5 points, obviously, now that we're in playoffs. But you might go home with a little bit of cash. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of cash. Cash is nice. Cash is great.
Cash is king.
Cash is king.
With that being said, we don't want digital currency.
Oh, yeah. No digital currency at all. Venmo. Oh, wait, no, that is digital. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Cold,
My
hard
bad.
crypto.
Yeah.
Cold, hard crypto.
That's digital as well.
You know?
Even if it's in a wallet,
Yeah.
Can you put crypto in your wallet?
you can have a crypto wallet.
What?
Sorry.
I don't know jack about crypto. You know who does know something about crypto? 13 blowing on 30. She's making her way into the room.
Trump coin. I hear she's big on Trump coin.
Trump coin.
Oh, yeah. 13 blowing on 30 is big into Trump coin.
Wait, am I big on?
You're on.
Did I get
the
you again?
Haktua coin?
The Haktua coin? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're investing in Haktua coin.
Yeah, I'm really knowledgeable in that.
Someone in the comments said, Bam might redeem himself this round. You never know. Indo is a really great competitor.
Got it. Thanks.
Minute 10.
Will you read some comments, Mr. Seven? Give us some comments.
T-Bear Glass is scared of the way that they break 4 mil. So that's a good way to get cuts in your hands.
A minute.
We know about cuts here at the Glassmith. We've all been getting cut around here recently. I don't know if you guys have been getting cut in the studio, but we've had 4 injuries at the Glassmith recently. All from cuts.
How bad?
Well, he had to get stitches.
That's like
Whoa.
this many days since the last.
No, we should, though.
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
I chose not to go to the hospital. I believe Kid Lazybone ended up getting stitches as well, and then Johnny got staples in his knee.
Every time that happens, you should write it on a billboard and make sure that people understand not to do that again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, people will forget, especially.
This was all like in the span of a week, by the way. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Do the dab before you get on the torch. That normally helps.
Yeah. All right, we got 10 seconds.
9,
Indo's torch is off. We're waiting on Vam,
7,
praying that
6,
this pivot top
5,
fits.
4,
Oh, it
3,
does.
2, 1. Torches are
Yeah,
off.
it's still hot. You can
Pieces
just-
are down. He's trying to get it to stand, but it's fighting against him. That center of gravity, you know what I'm talking about?
I will try to get it.
It's rolling like a jujitsu black belt.
Nah, for real. He's giving up on it. He's turning the torch off. Can we get some high fives, gentlemen?
Can you guys high five for me, please?
Hell yeah.
High five.
And we're going to have our judging round next. Judging is brought to you by Puffco. Puffco, innovation for elevation. Get high.
All right, you guys, welcome to the judging portion of our show. We're going to have both of our competitors stand over here to get their explanation for the round, and then we'll have our special panel of guest judges vote for who will take home the win for this round. This round is win or go home, so not only will they be deciding if they can move on into the finals, but they'll also go home with this North Star Knuckles pack right here of Galaxy North Star Knuckles.
Oh.
Amazing. All right, gentlemen, if you will stand right over yonder for me. And Indo, we will have you go first when you're ready.
I made Headpool. Headpool is a variant of Deadpool from a zombie universe where all the Marvel zombies got so pissed off at him that they ate him, buried his head somehow unknown. He found a little hat with a whirly doodad, so he flies around and talks shit to people. That's who Headpool is.
Amazing.
You saw him in the movie. That's Headpool.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really cool.
All right, thank you, Indo. And Bam, take it away.
Hey, what's up? I made an astronaut helmet. Pivot top! Sorry. That was still from J-Box.
Y'all saw it.
So that's what it is.
Amazing. Thank you, Bam. All right. We are going to have our judges. I'm going to try to set it back up. Perfect. And I believe we started with Smitty we started with Steven last round. Smitty, take it away.
So, there are astronauts in this universe. This doesn't seem to be parallel to me. Good job, though, making it functional as the, pivot or whatever. But I like the hilarity of Deadpool flying around talking shit. That's great. And I've been a Deadpool fan since it actually came out. I had the first edition of Deadpool back in 7th grade, like 1993 or 4. So I'm going to have to say that the story fits better with the Deadpool. So I'm going to go with that.
All right, one for Indo. Micah, what do you think?
Vote at home, vote at home, vote at home.
That's what I was going to say. I got to give it to Headpool 2. What was it? Deadpool Wolverine. It does fit the alternate dimension, and I thought that was comically hilarious as well. So there we go.
All right, 2 for Headpool. Steven, you're looking very thoughtful.
I'm going with Headpool.
Thank you, a man of many words.
And just like that,
Indo takes it with the 3-4-3. Hills. Yeah.
Bam's season comes to an end after an immaculate showing, finishing in first place with 20 points. He is going home, but we'd love to see his performance. He also got 74% of the fan vote, while Indo got 26%.
And Bam takes the fan vote. Congratulations.
Hopefully we get to see more of Bam next season. We love you, brother.
And Indo, congratulations, sir. Some glass knuckles. What are you gonna do with so much galaxy in the parallel universe? Oh wow.
Aw, yeah. Thanks, bro.
We'll find scissors somewhere.
I know what you're gonna do with that.
Indo, the man of great compassion and competitorism.
Fuck yeah.
Great
Thank you, bro.
sportsmanship.
You're very welcome.
We'll be right back, guys. What are you making?
A spur.
Don't you hate San Antonio?
I like the Riverwalk.
All right, go ahead, Billy.
Overall, I had an initial design that was a little bit bigger so that you could have said, okay, that's a real spur. I figured if somebody's going to wear it around their neck, I should tone it down a little bit. Overall, the clear framework around the spur, I'm not super stoked with, but overall, that shit's ready to put on a necklace.
Do we got another spur? Is that what's going down over here?
He looks like he's in the Matrix right now. He's locked in 1000%.
Regardless, the previous spur leaves a lot of room for improvement.
Very true.
You know,
Very true.
you can only really make it better from there.
Bono, let him know.
Letting him know. My apologies to Billy coming at him in his own house. I know he made spur, but it felt true to my heart. I had a calling and I went for it, and I am happy that I completed it, and I'm happy with the colors about it. It do spin. I spent a little extra time on the spike.
On the magnifying glass.
That is true. Yo! Disqualified.
Disqualified,
I completely
instantly loses.
forgot.
Yo!
Did anyone? Where even
Eyeballs
was the fume?
on the prize.
Whether you're opening your first storefront or your 100th location, Platinum Merchant Services can set you up for success with fast funding and transparent pricing that's easy to understand. They offer dozens of retail systems, so you can choose a setup that fits your business, not the other way around. And if you're selling online, they've got you covered too, with marketing tools, payment processing, and inventory management solutions all in one place. Whether your business is considered low risk or high risk, and especially if you carry products like these, Platinum Merchant Services has your back. If you're ready to upgrade how you get paid, check out Platinum Merchant Services and let them know Glassman Standing sent you.
I'm seeing some serious precision from Bam right now.
He's taking the time. He's using that extra minute. He used it to get some prep work done.
I'm interested to see what the setup's gonna look like with those pieces just sitting down.
He had some pretty good connections with he put little marbles on those tubes.
Okay.
But he looked like he really did a good little blowout tubulation each time, so hopefully they're pretty happy.
I'm impressed by how quickly that came together. I really love like how methodical the setup was. And like I do want to point out how the spacing of the
It's
welds.
going to be a C major chord on a pentatonic scale in the 5th octave. That's,
Oh man,
that's the
That's
goal.
precise.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Okay.
See that? C5? Not sharp, not flat.
He's got his
He's
tuner
tuning
out.
it on those.
He's got his
Nah, this is
tuner out.
insane.
That's what he's doing.
This is
Last 7
insane.
minutes.
He made a.
He's gonna tune it.
If it's little high.
But just the spacing of his welds and the way that it repeats the alignment of the bottom of his tubes. I think like I don't know if that was a really conscious decision, but I think it really does a good job to play with the lines.
I was thinking about an upper decker. I could make an upper decker. That would be pretty sweet.
Upper decker?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what an upper decker
What's an upper decker, guys?
It's where you...
You want to have us over your apartment? Yeah. Like, no, go ahead.
It's when you poop in the top tank of a toilet.
What?
Yeah.
Who does
Then you
that?
put the lid back on.
Classic.
What do you mean classic? What?
It's way too late.
What kind of parties you been to, Mr. Seven?
Ones where I leave upper deckers.
Oh man, could you imagine? Just like you clean, like you throw this crazy house party, you have the night of your life, you meet the girl of your dreams, whole 9 yards, everything goes great. You clean up, everything goes well. Your parents come home, and then your dad goes to use the bathroom, and he just finds an upper decker, and then like the entire operation's ruined because some dude decided to take a shit in your toilet tank. Man, I'd be tweaked out.
Yeah, that's the plan, man.
See, like every time, I was about to say, every time that I do it, I like laugh to myself because I think about that.
No, that's terrible. The look on their father's face when they find your poop.
Well, like it just being like weeks later, and then being like, what smells in here? Like,
man.
and then they open up the thing. Swoop.
I flush and I flush and I flush.
Yeah, still there.
Hello everyone and welcome to the final round of tonight's season 5 finale bracket. As with the last round, this is win or go home. So for one of these competitors, it will be their last time competing in season 5. That being said, we've got a great setup coming for you guys. So without further ado, let's get them on in here. Coming in first, Nostalgia.
Next weekend or something.
Do one out! Do one out!
Another thing.
And let's go.
And then use it for something, yeah.
The leading lady, our Statue of Liberty. Let's bring her in. Oh man. Nostalgia, have you spun the wheel tonight, sir? Spin that wheel for me, girl, whenever you're ready.
Spin it up.
We gonna have a whammy, 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 whammy.
Whammy! No whammies, please, God. Whammy wheel, have mercy on all of us. It's the last round of the night, please. Oh!
Minus 1 minute.
That's a little bit of a whammy. It's a little bit of a whammy, Mr. Seven.
All right, 45 seconds starting now. Go ahead and pick your colors, y'all. You know, we have these handy dandy standees.
Came by, he was super
I am very strong.
Do you need help? No.
Not very strong.
Coda, you got this.
Coda,
We
go
believe in
ahead.
Coda.
If you guys have never seen Coda before,
Oh!
Just like I trained him.
this is what it's like. Yes, that's perfect. Thank you. All right, there you go, Coda. Take that back. They got about 20 seconds left up on the clock to pick those colors. Nostalgia may have to hire his torch as well. Shout out to all of our sponsors, shout out to all of our viewers, and shout out to the Glass Man Standing team. Did not do it with all of my co-workers here. They've got 5 seconds, and Kelmelt seems to be done with the colors. Stopping the clock right now.
Yeah, you don't have to compete.
We're getting 19 minutes up on the board. A short round for this last one.
That was a good round.
He did not come play. All right.
Yeah, you could have been.
Gonna
You
stall
could have
for a
ended
little
up
bit.
like Kel and had to go.
Nobody
back
left
in
nice
3
comments.
times.
Only one person left a nice comment about me the last time I requested it, so I'm requesting it
In
again.
this round?
Quite literally
Oh,
fishing
Alright.
for compliments.
Hell melts.
Let's do it.
Nostalgia.
Let's go.
All right, starting in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another round of Glass Man Standing. It's the last round of the night, and we have an elimination matchup for you guys at home. We have Kelmelts going up against Nostalgia. Gonna figure out who takes home the W and who will continue on in this tournament and who will be sent home. It's your boy J-Box Glass on the microphone, and I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only Mr. 7. That was a crazy greeter. That was beautiful. I love that. We're also joined by two very special guests. I have Mr. Micah Evans here. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Hell yeah. I'm also joined by Stephen Pierce. How are you?
Fantastic.
Dope. They spun the whammy wheel. They have -1 minute. Are we doing gritos? Can I do a grito? I have permission. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. See, I can hit a grito. You guys know what a grito is?
No.
Loud as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Turns out.
It's like, yes, you got it.
It literally means scream in Spanish. So.
Oh, okay. All right, there we go.
1745. I'm from San Antonio, so kind of picked those things up while I was there.
It's a new place you're from every time I hear from
Well,
you.
I was
Where are you
born in
from?
Wyoming. I lived overseas, and then I spent most of my life in San Antonio. So,
Okay.
All right.
Spent how many years in San Antonio? 2016 to 2023. 7 years. Yeah.
You spent most of your life in 7 years in San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm a military kid.
Yeah, he's
I
9 years
spent 4
old,
years
man.
in Wyoming. I spent 4 years in
Yeah,
California, 4 years in Germany, 4
13.
years
Gotcha. Yeah.
in the Netherlands, and then 7 years in San Antonio.
I realized that I've now lived in Austin longer than anywhere else.
Oh man, how does
Yeah.
that make you feel?
Good.
Oh, okay. that's
Yeah.
good.
I don't know
How long have you lived here now?
Wait a minute. 19 years?
19, man. How's living in
Almost
Austin
20.
help influence your glassblowing career?
Oh, it changed it. You know, that's where I met. I mean, honestly, the two people that changed my career the most, one of them sitting next to me, and the other one was Salt. So,
How would you say Steven changed the trajectory of your career?
I think Steven's one of the best glassblowers on the planet.
Oh, 1,000%.
Like-
I think that's fact.
Yeah. I think my understanding, like, I always knew what I wanted to make, but I learned like a lot more ways to make it from Steven. So.
Bye, Joe.
And then Lucan was just who's Salt. Salt is just. I learned crazy ass work ethic from him. Actually, I didn't learn it. I just observed it.
You've seen it, right? Yeah, irons in the fire, maximum irons in fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can get I can see where you're coming from. You know, when you see somebody else working at something, it encourages you and motivates you to tackle it from a different angle.
Well, and Lucan also has has a good artistic mind and approach to his concept. And his ability as a glass player too is sculpturally is, really, really, really insane. So.
I agree completely. Speaking of sculptures, Miss Kelmelts is pretty fond of sculptures herself. She's the smaller is baller queen. Looks like she's making a strawberry right now. Not too sure what this will be attached to or where she's going to go with this, but extremely interested to find out. to see the story she tells with this strawberry. Looks like Nostalgia is still very early on in his process as well. He's got some hollow. Looks like he's got a coil plot that he's adding some blue to. I think that's nah, it's not cobalt. I'm not too sure.
Blue cheesy.
Sorry?
Blue cheese or something.
Blue cheese.
Blue Honey
Blue
by
Honey.
Glass Alchemy.
Thank you, 13 Blowing on 30. Blue Honey. There you have it.
Interesting.
Shout out Glass Alchemy. Shout out to all of our sponsors. Love you guys.
I lied. It might not be Glass Alchemy.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Close enough. All right.
It is Blue Honey though.
Shout out to the Glass Company.
I started working on Fritz spoons this week. You guys have any tips?
Oh, yeah?
for me? I've been struggling.
Melted in.
Melted in.
Trying to get it like to spread. You know what I mean? Like to get it like throughout the entire point, because I'm pulling points for these. So like trying to get it through the entire thing. I feel like I only get it to about maybe 3/4 or a half of the actual like tube.
Yeah. So I think that like, and the last time I saw you too, you were working on constrictions like at the beginning of your.
Oh yeah.
I think like what I struggled with the most and like learned later was just patience with heat, and knowing that oftentimes I got it too hot too quick because I was waiting to see it hot, you know. And I think you'd be surprised how the heat can sneak up on it and give it a little more time to develop on its own instead of waiting for it to you just see it get hot is, you know, will help in a lot of ways. And that frit too, you know, it'll stick before the glass is molten.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if it's not too hot, it won't all clump in one place. You'll have a little more time to distribute it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like that's what I've been struggling the most with. Just distribution and then like heat control for sure. I feel like I'm actually overheating a lot of them right now. They're coming out a lot thinner than I'd like them to be. And going back to do the mouthpiece and everything has been a bit difficult as well, but we're getting through it. I got a box full of pipes in the back.
It's a monster, you know.
That's the right tip, is like numbers.
Mm-hmm.
The more you do, the more you get under your belt, the more comfortable you'll be.
Yep.
Like if you're having problems with the one thing, you know, try to set it up so that you do that one thing and feel what it's like to do that one thing right.
Yeah, it's just been
Hand pipes are nice though because you can. Sorry to interrupt.
No. Sorry to
nice
interrupt.
because they're like a short story, so you can have like the beginning, middle, and end in like a relatively short time period.
Okay.
So, like with like maybe more of a complicated build, you might have to practice one specific step before you go doing it all. But you know, just numbers, set up an amount to do, and then just give yourself the time to do it.
I got some good like skill builder exercises for you too if
That'd
you
be
ever want.
fantastic,
Yeah.
please.
Next time I'll try to come in a little early or stay a little late or something.
That would be fantastic. I would love that. Yeah, I feel like I haven't hit a brick wall because I'm still like moving, but like going from pre-made blanks that Keller's making that are perfectly straight on the lathe. And me working with like silver fume to go into pulling points and making frit pipes. It's just like, it's just a whole different like, man. So I went from making about 25 to 30 silver fume pipes a day to making about maybe like 15.
Yeah.
Maybe 15. Yeah, it's not the best numbers I'm putting up. And it's just frustrating. I feel like I'm taking more breaks.
9,
I need an explanation.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
High fives went up in the air. And next we're going to have our judging. Go. Innovation for elevation.
Hi guys, welcome to the show. Both of our competitors stand over here for what they made for us for this final round of the season 5 finale of Glass. And then we'll have a panel of guest judges vote who takes home the win. And we want the people to vote as well, just for fun. Guys, thanks for speaking to it so very much.
What? The stream is
Right, you guys. I do indeed.
Yeah.
In live, I apologize. Wait, to go back to me because I don't think we were up when I gave that. But sometimes our Wi-Fi cuts out, and it's the world that we live in. It's our parallel universe we live in. We're not back?
No, we are back.
Okay, and now we're back to you guys. Thank you for coming back and watching us. We are a small team of people that put on this stream, so we appreciate your support. All right, now into judging. Please vote on that YouTube poll if you're here. We would really appreciate getting to hear what you have to say. All right, Kelmelts, go ahead and take it away first.
Hey guys, so if you guys know, as you may know about me, I'm the Strawberry Queen. That's my shtick, what I love to make, what I love to eat. This piece was actually inspired by a goblet that Kurt and I attempted to make together a while back. He stuck the strawberry section together upside down. So where this came from, when strawberries existed in the universe, its leaf is backward, upward instead of growing into the ground. So my favorite plant.
Thank you, Kelmel.
So for my piece, I made a functional directional cap, so you could put it in your banger, and there is a tiny hole, so it's still functional. And I made the white and the black hands to represent two different universes grabbing at one Earth, and all of those energies overlapping and intersecting with each other. It's because right now we live in a world of like chaos, like fuck, the whole world's like pretty much crumbling. It's so psychotic, and that's live in some aspects, you know, but in a parallel fictional cap, and we don't have to be fucking pissed off at each other all the time, and we can be more. We could all just be a decent.
All right, thank you, Kelmelts. We've got some beautiful final pieces of the night here. We are going to send it over to our judge and take it away.
I'm going with Kel on this one.
Try again, Steven.
Oh.
For Kelmelts.
Kel.
Micah.
Yeah, I love the upside down strawberry. I love the composition, the way. I wasn't quite sure what, but I like your roots, upturned roots going up, and I do agree the world is fucked right now, and then you know we could all use a little bit of help to get along. But Kel, you nailed it.
All right, two for Kelmelts and Smitty.
As I do like the story and all that, it's pretty on point, but there's just more going on with the strawberry. The opposition strawberry grows because I grow. And it's pretty unique. I've never seen one before. That's pretty cool. So I'm going with Kel.
Right, and with the 3 takes it home.
Unfortunately, that's going to be the end of and he'll have another crack at the championship. Love you, brother.
And what did the people think?
The people say, what did people say? They said that Kelmelts got 71% and Nostalgia got 20%.
And Kelmelts with the people's vote as well with her parallel universe strawberry. All right, you guys, so that was the final round of our first night of Last Man Standing Season 5
MVP.
finale. We're down. We're going to get all of our pieces from the night up here, and the MVP will be going home with a cash.
Yeah.
So, stick around. We'll be right back in a few.
Season 5 of Glass Man Standing, and here's what you can expect. The season is 9 weeks long, and each week, competitors will be gaining points that determine their place in the tournaments that happen on March 31st and April 7th. Winning the judges' votes at the end of the round gets you 3 points, online vote gets you 1 point, and MVP gets you 5 points. The season tournament will be double elimination style, meaning that once you lose, you'll get another chance to fight your way back up to the top. The competitors are up for a little switcheroo as well. They're going to get placed in a matchup every week, and that'll be their one round for the week. This is going to give us an opportunity to have new competitors on the show. The Pink Pyramid of Pain is my own form of judging. It'll have its own set of criteria and its own prizes. Pay attention because you want to know what's going to get you on the commissioner's good side. Every week, we're going to have a special set of guest judges come out. And at the end of the night, they're going to pick the MVP, or the most valuable piece. And that person will be going home with over $100 in prizes. The prizes come from our wonderful sponsors. Whether you get some tools to clean your torch, an abundance of Firebug J tools, a Puffco or Dr. Dabber, or even some special treats from the Haze Connect and R extracts, you're going to be going home satisfied. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening this season, make sure you're checking out Glassman Standing every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And starting February 22nd, we'll be posting a highlight video every Sunday. I hope to see you there.
Whether you're opening your first storefront or your 100th location, Platinum Merchant Services can set you up for success with fast funding and transparent pricing that's easy to understand. They offer dozens of retail systems, so you can choose a setup that fits your business, not the other way around. And if you're selling online, they've got you covered too, with marketing tools, payment processing, management solutions all in one place. Whether your business is considered low risk or high risk, carry products like these. Platinum Merchant Services. Ready to upgrade how you get paid? Check out Platinum Merchant Services and let them know Glassman Standing sent you.
I was thinking about an upper decker. I could make an upper decker. That would be pretty.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for sticking around for the first part of the Glassman Standing Season 5 finale. We had some great pieces come out of tonight's matches, some wonderful competition, and we will be giving away these handmade pokers and $100 to the night. So what'll happen is I will have you'll get to hear their conversations, and we will finalize it to a two-pick choice between all of the pieces. We'll mute them and they'll decide who takes home the win, and I will kick them out and announce it. So let's go ahead and get the oh my you.
Yo.
Where's Smitty?
Smitty.
And so, and then it'll be down to those final two, and then we'll mute your.
I don't know why I started moving shit around, but
That's cool.
I was like,
they're not hot anymore.
nah. I was like pulling up some of the ones that I really liked.
I'm looking right now, the three that I would like the best. Soyberg, the strawberry.
I like the portal gun in there too. I like Headpool.
Yeah. I like Headpool, and I just wanted to take a look at this guy because it's just.
One of the most sellable.
I know, it's like, I think while I like it a lot, you know.
What is cleaner though? That's the question, right? Everything's pretty original, creative. A couple of those are shows.
I know, that's the thing is now. Well, if we want to talk originality, it's
Roger, strawberry and the weed.
Cleanliness.
There's only one in that group that functions.
Sriracha. So this guy?
No,
Pipe.
the portal gun.
Function.
And that functions because it's a pendant.
Yeah.
But I like.
Somebody fucking smoked out of it.
He did. He smoked
Right
it
away,
right away.
wearing a Kevlar glove.
I thought that was pretty
Those personally.
Yeah.
I
I'm
agree.
cool with
Portal
that.
gun and
Yeah.
the strawberry.
I agree.
Yeah.
y'all got your 2.
Yeah. The only thing I would say is functionality and creativity. So.
Austin, are their mics muted? Okay, Austin, I believe it was this mic. All right, we're actually going to open this back up. So, after a long and hard decision process, the MVP of the night is going to go to, drum roll please, Get in here, Kelmelts. All right, congratulations. You win MVP with your upside down strawberry. $100 for you. Here are some custom handmade pokers / dab tools for you, Queen. Thank you. Congratulations. It was Sriracha's